the square sponge.
Awesome.
Yep. That being said, yeah, she knew what was coming. Daria, I think you also knew what was coming. Today I'm gonna ask for the recap, but everyone's gonna have to give me what everyone else did when y'all went and had your little secret chats individually with each of the members. So I hope you shared notes and that you guys remember what Yash said with Dorasha. Yash, why don't you kick us off? Pick somebody. Do you want to do the recap for Daria or for Double?
You know, I asked for notes like 5 minutes ago, but I already kind of forgot everything. I'll go for Double. Okay.
Right.
What did I do?
Now remember, this is worth 35% of your total grade, so make sure to give me some good answers.
You know, that's how much my final exam for math was. Crazy.
Ugh. I'm a stalker.
Okay.
At first, just give me the general recap of that session.
Of the session?
The beginning. You didn't immediately go and talk to the funny people.
But I don't remember oh yeah, we met the Elite Destruction Squad. I think that was their names. They did their ultimate awesome intro, and then we were forced to do our own cool intros. Yeah, we met them. I don't remember a time that we talked about. All I remember after that is that Lynn showed up, and then they just started acting all funny and weird, so we were like, that's something to pursue later, I guess. After that, I think we went to like the lower level, and then actually no, we didn't. We went to the arena area, and then those two people were there, like the lion thingy, and then the other dude.
What was their name?
I think the lion's name was like Brave or something. I don't know what the guy's name was.
Don't remember the guy's name?
Don't remember the guy's name.
Are you sure?
Can we assist?
You can give her advantage if you are proficient.
Alright.
Well,
it's pretty generic for a guy with a lion.
Yeah, it's like, well, you already got half the name if you know what his pet is.
Yeah.
Oh, is he Lionheart?
He was Lionheart.
Yeah, exactly.
I wrote that word down, but I don't know what. Okay.
I can imagine being like, and who may you be? And it's like, really, dude?
Yep.
I got the lion and everything, and you're just, okay. I put so much work into my branding.
Yeah, we met them. They were sparring in the big arena room. They were like, Brave, I think, was like sniffing around Rayla's bow for a bit, being like, there's another person in there. And she was like, yeah, true. I think Andre recognized him or something like that. And I don't remember anything else in there. All I remember after that is that we went to go talk to the blacksmith guy, whose name I also forgot.
Okay.
Kano!
Yeah.
I put an H in there. So, don't remember a ton about that. I remember him also asking about Rayla's bow for some reason. Something about the whole, like, there's a soul in there. Something, I don't fully.
Also, did you just make finger guns at your mic?
No.
Okay, I heard you do the, like, thing. Like, you know, when you do the chit-chat. Yeah, that thing that doesn't really pick up on the mic.
I did not.
Okay, that's okay. Keep going.
Okay. And then after that, I think, fenced the shard on Andre. And that was kind of stressful. And then Dorasha was like, tell no one that he has that. And then, then we also got introduced to the currency of the place. And we all each got like a bronze thingy. I really didn't want to be the person who does this recap. And then afterwards, we all went into our own separate conversations, from what I remember.
Okay. So go on. Start us off with a recap of the conversation someone else had.
Oh man. Okay.
What do you mean?
This is so fun. This is Jordan. I hate you so much. Why? Why? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's good for me. It's good for me. Andre, he talked to Kano, I know that now, about turning the claw into a weapon spirit of some sort. And he was like, I can do that. Like, you can, like, pay now. And then Andre's like, well, we don't really have a ton of funds for that. So he was also like, you can come back later and bring materials, and they will come at, like, a lower cost. And then, I don't really remember this very in depth, but I remember him talking about, like, different categories of items or something like that.
Tiers.
The tiers of items. I don't remember it super in depth, but I remember that. And that's all I remember.
That's good. That's a good recap. Now then, Yash did double, so Daria, or double, one of you two will have to do Yash, and the other. Actually, no. Daria, you can do your own recap. So Daria, you've got to do Yash, and double, you've got to do Daria. Which one of you wants to go first?
Okay. I need to... I mean, Mavis's conversation was a little awkward, being like, so, I feel like we both know how this is going to end. And he's like, actually, that's not really the case. You know, Darash is actually kind of a bit more chill than the rest of these people. You know, she's trying to keep things somewhat safe. But he's like, you know, at a certain point, she can't really help everything. So, you know, stay on guard, watch out. And like, hey, who knows what you can do? I don't really care. I mean, the vibe I got from that was like, he's like, I just don't care about you that much. But I think that's what he says to anyone. At least that's the gist of what I remember.
Uh-huh, and that's it? They didn't talk about anything else?
I mean, there's the thing about the ties to like the actual place and the stuff and things, and that he has them, but other than getting like directions, I don't really remember.
There's a brief moment where I asked, how is what Lynn will do not going against the rules, to which the reply is, that's in the invisible/material world.
I see.
So we kind of learned the scale, I would say, of what's considered intervention worthy.
All right. Anything else you'd like to add, Double?
Man, that's all I got.
All right. You covered pretty much the good bases. Good job. I will... Something that was very sadly overlooked earlier in the recap was the fact that there was a cat on a turtle inside the alchemy lab. I feel like that should have been brought up, but that's okay. Daria, if you'd like to do us the recap for Yash's.
Okay, so Yash, once we had got into the alchemy room, Yash had asked to speak to Darasha privately, and they went downstairs into the lounge, and Rayla essentially asked for like leniency when it comes to Mavis. Like, hey, can we not kill her? To which Darasha was like, well, I wouldn't really get your hopes up about her because she's been fully corrupted. After talking about that and where Rayla stands, like, oh, well, I really don't want to do it. Like, I would rather try and help her. Whatever. They go into discussing the bow and, by extension, aspects of heart in which Rayla learns that the realm she saw her sister in the dream was that of the Thunderskin, I believe.
Yeah.
And the sister and the witch had claimed the other part. So right now, Mira's soul is divided and is trying to get back together. And it's two different names or hours of heart. Oh, sorry, the twins were asked to give back Mira, which are another aspect of heart. So that's why the soul is split. Because, well, I haven't personally, but whatever. So yeah, she kind of learns that, like, hey, I like, yeah, there's still a chance for her soul to combine and her to come back whole. And yeah, Rayla essentially kind of trauma dumps on Darasha, and Darasha's like, no, you're good. You're good, sweetie. You're doing your best.
I love her. She'll never regret. So sure of it.
I will say, I'm pretty sure those were the big points. I do not.
No, how did you remember all that?
I do have some stuff written down.
What? You're one of them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at this dagger, and something on here seems a bit too good to be true. I'm just gonna say, I'd like to preface this now. Let's not use the extra ability of that dagger unless we know for sure it affects Mavis or not.
And there you've got the
Yeah.
you've got the wrinkle, if you will.
Yeah.
10d8? Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
Within
that's pretty
60
good.
feet.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, man, that's pretty good. And then I was like, wait a second.
Yeah. I mean, we could.
Could what?
We could try.
Let's
No.
not test that. That would
We're
knock
not
most
testing it.
like that would take like such a large chunk of.
No, that
any
could
of our
kill me.
HP.
That could, honestly, I think,
That
kill
could
me.
knock
Yeah,
out
that
like,
would.
almost
That
all
could.
of us, I think. Well, if it
Yeah, that could kill me. I mean, okay, if you had me, if we had me transform, I think I could tank it.
Oh, what would you have to transform into? To be like confidently.
Oh, I meant like the the worm form.
Become more worms.
Yeah, more
Yeah,
worms. So
that
there's
would
more
go
that has to
great.
go. I could turn into a bear. I
But,
could.
okay, well the thing is
That
that we
would-
don't know is that since Mavis has multiple worms, what if it happens multiple times?
Oh, it's like multiplying?
Like, what if she takes like 10d8 times like 10,000 or something? Like, we don't know.
We don't.
She might get
Okay,
like,
I don't think it would
obliterated.
be easier for. Would it be easier to murder Mavis than an individual worm?
If it would be easier to murder Maeve, I mean, it depends.
Because going based off of that logic, it's easier to murder Mavis than a single worm.
And you can murder Mavis with a big stick. You can't murder the worms with a big stick.
Yeah.
That's
But
true.
like the fancy magic that just instantly vaporizes the worms doesn't necessarily instantly vaporize Mavis, as you learned before.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I just get hurt, remember?
Yeah,
Oh
a little tingly.
Yeah. So I would just turn into a bear and we
Okay.
test it.
That may be a decent idea. And with, and
The
with that
100
being-
plus HP.
And with that being said, we will start where we last left off. As coming through the portal, the rift opens once more ahead of you, and you've all stepped inside. You get lost in a maze of purple stars lighting all around, like you did once, somewhat long ago. You see two, or rather, you feel two things light up. You can't quite tell what they are by sight, by hearing, by smell, or by touch. They're all just points a bit far ahead. But instinctually, you understand what they are. One of the points leads to the hideout, the place where you met Kriegtrug, while the other leads where you just came from, in the middle of the mountains. You all see each other with the same bodies of light. You've seen each other with many times now. What do you do?
Well,
Out of character. You mean like waypoints?
Oh,
Andre walks to the one that leads to the mountains. Or the middle of them.
well, like, Rayla will go over there too.
Yeah, I guess I'll fall behind.
so you're all going back to the place you just came from then, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. A few moments pass, You get closer, drifting, not quite a hover or a flight, not quite a walk, nor a crawl. Simply movement. You reach for the light, and after a few moments, you find yourself in the middle of that mountain chain. A bit further away, you can see that Fleet Chaser seems to have gotten out of his torpor and has begun to move again. He's a decent ways away from you and has begun to actually walk away, but he doesn't seem to be making, or to have made, any significant progress. You could catch up to him in a matter of minutes.
Are you just gonna start walking over to him?
Alright, you reach up to him. He seems very lost in the middle of the mountains. Clearly he's not used to such environments.
Fleet Chaser?
He turns and looks at you.
Yeah, you here, buddy? He's gonna just kind of like wave a hand in front of his face.
He blinks a few times, and you can see he seems to become more, not quite aware, but more awake. And he looks at you. He doesn't seem too alarmed.
Seems good to me. Andre kind of takes off like the kind of headpiece of his jester, uniform. Okay. He seems alright. Starts leading Fleet Chaser back over to everybody. So, we gonna talk about that?
Mavis just kind of stares at him.
That a no?
What are you talking about?
I don't know, the whole having to go to Ralathon in a week thing. And I suggest we hurry then to where those directions are, because getting there in a week is going to be difficult if we don't go quickly.
Old Blood kindly gave me the directions to a mine shaft to hurry your journey a little.
Okay. I suggest we still
that's-
keep the pace up.
Yep. So that remember, where you ran into Lynn? She's an old friend. That I haven't seen in a while.
That's an interesting way to react to a friend.
Well, we didn't get a chance to talk when we last parted. I had only recently learned she's not dead after all.
Why did you think she was dead?
Well, I saw the ceiling crash in on her, so that would do it.
Interesting. Again, that reaction you had earlier still doesn't really make much sense. Unless you're not telling us everything, which is fair.
It was... You know when you, have people associated with certain places and you don't necessarily want them to mingle?
Kind of, yeah.
It was sort of... I lost memory of Lynn as her murdering someone, so... Well, last time I saw her outside, walls and cave in and horrendous pain, but yeah.
She murdered someone.
Well, Granted, I do think it was somewhat justified. It was yeah, whatever. The place I'm from, you know, the reason I'm all, and Mavis like wiggles her fingers. Well, they had a few of us together, and it wasn't exactly the kindest place to grow up in. And you know, well, we all were kind of hoping for an escape, I guess, and well, Lynn saw her chance, and she took it, and she stabbed him in the back.
Him?
Mavis is just gonna look at Andre for a bit.
Like, do you know the guy's name? Or
Yes, sorry, this is like kind of.
It's
Wait, no, wait. You've told us about your past. I guess it would be hypocritical for me not to mention. You remember my reaction to you when we had, in the beginning, when I found out or realized you're from Bithunde,
uh-huh.
and I had threatened you,
I know.
and well,
I was there actually.
and I've alluded to, you know, experiments in the past. Well, or when I was younger, a couple of guards approached me. And, well, you know, I was a kid, so they weren't scary, so I followed them. And some memories are slightly blurry, but I ended up in a dormitory, I guess is the closest thing I could use to explain it. I mean, besides a few others that were there, it was pretty lifeless. And, I soon realized that I was there, perhaps for something a bit more nefarious. They referred to it as my duty, I believe. But I, and there's, you have to understand, we were only kids, and they would, I'd be forced to sit for hours. And they would cut and peel and force elixirs down my throat. And I imagine the others went through the same things I did. We were told to refer to them as our. There was Brother Gaston. Hold on 1 second.
Or for us.
Earthrus, thank you. There's Brother Earthrus, and then there was Sister Ule. And we had to listen to whatever they said. They were researchers, I believe, and they reported to someone, but we had to listen to them. And I don't... You have to understand, the swarm thing, the pollination, or unnatural thing I've been turned into, that wasn't necessarily when I left. I died there. If we fought back or tried to escape, we were locked up for I don't know how long. In a room with just our thoughts. It was hell. And Lynn was the only one strong enough out of all of us to really try and get out. She actually helped me the first time, But she kept acting out. And every time they would just lock her up for more and more, and you'd be trapped in nothing, and all of us reacted to that in different ways, but Lynn just kept getting angry and hateful. And I'd argue suicidal towards the end, but she wasn't as happy with me, because I'll admit I gave up for a while. But if any of us... Brother Aretha, he deserved it. You have to believe me on that. He deserved that.
Yes, we have had some. I'm very sorry that happened, and we're not judging you here.
Yeah, I'm
Not at all.
I would like to get that across. I'm not sure if what you think I'm thinking right now, but it's not like I'm gonna think you're lying. We've been together this long.
Yeah. Well, thank you. But she also would try and before she would manage that, she would constantly be attacking the guards that kept us in the rooms. And the last time I saw her, it was what I had thought to be with the room caving in and everyone getting buried under the debris, but Samus actually continued the moment for me. And I saw her stab him, and that was it. The thing now is, you understand how I have some sort of idea about the invisible world, right? while I was there, I had many lessons, and I was taught to recognize some influences from the hours and aspects. Lynn was trained in Edge. From her. She was the strongest one of us. And probably the most battle savvy. And she just was so angry, so seeing her at this in this order, people who are known to follow their aspect to the very end was a bit concerning. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of scared. I thought maybe she'd blame me for leaving her, or I don't know, to tie up loose ends. I haven't seen her in years. I don't know. I would like to believe she wouldn't, but I don't know how far she's willing to. I don't. Anywho, she asked me. Well, she left a note saying to meet up in Ralathond, and I really hope I'm wrong in what I think she wants to do. You have to see, she's so angry and hurt.
Uh-huh.
I'm worried that she's going after anyone who might have been involved, even just in name or association. And you're gonna see Mavis kind of keeps like looking. She's facing Andre right now. She has fully stopped walking. But she's not looking at him. She keeps looking to the side.
Well, he still has the Wood Whisper mask as kind of like the almost like half of like covering the top half of the face, and he just adjusts the mask a little bit.
So, do you think she's asking for your help? With whatever she wants to do?
She's probably expecting my help. I'm... Andre? I'm worried she's going after the queen.
Yeah. I assumed so.
And Kana and every card that might be in there. And I know, and you know, the queen most likely was too young to even be part of whatever sanctioned the experiments. I believe you when you say you have no knowledge of you or your friends engaging in that. I'm worried that anything with the Bethende arms is at risk.
Well, then I'll do whatever needs to be done. If it comes to that.
Well,
What do
we
you
have
mean?
Go ahead, Andre.
What did you ask?
I mean, I want to see if I can talk her out of it. I mean, I could be entirely wrong. But I maybe we shouldn't go. Maybe we should just avoid it.
Can't do that. If what she's plans to hurt people that I care about, then no. You may stay back, you may not go, but I will.
Andre, worst case scenario, you end up hurting someone I care about.
Maybe. But if she's just another one of these ordo psychopaths, well, I can't really apologize because that would be disingenuous. But I'd do it in a heartbeat. No matter what you've
She's
been
not
through,
in her right mind.
I wasn't either. And regardless, I still deserve everything that was coming to me. If you can get her out of that, then that's all the better. But if push does come to shove, I will do whatever I need to.
Mavis, so you want to talk to her, right? That's your general plan right now?
Yes, and I don't know if you should be there. But Lynn, she was never necessarily nice. But she cared about us, and maybe But what if she's maybe there because she found more people that were, part of. I mean, they ruined our lives. We're not going to be stopping that, are we?
I won't, but if in that process of fighting those people it gets other people involved who weren't, then no.
What if it ends up they were involved?
What are you implying?
I'm saying, what if it ends up something is unearthed and they were involved? I'm trying to go through every situation here.
If they were all involved, then again, I'll do whatever needs to be done.
But then it wouldn't be your fight, would it?
No. It is. I may have betrayed my people, but the fact that any of this happened in the first place is a failure. On myself and everyone who came before me. I'm not gonna let this just continue. I can't. I need to do something about it. I refuse to leave the world in a worse place than when I arrived.
I don't know how safe you would be in that situation.
Not about being safe, Mavis.
Yes, but this isn't your job. You're in exile.
I am. But I still care for this place and its people. So it may not be my fight, but I will take part.
If there's a situation in which Lynn asks for my help specifically, I do not want you two involved.
Can't really agree to that. Not until we know what she wants.
I mean, it could just be maybe she tracked down, Sister Yule or something, and maybe it's that kind of vengeance. Or maybe she found some of her family. I don't.
It could, and it could not. But until we know, we can't really make a decision. Or I can't.
Okay then. Shall we continue?
Well, I guess so.
How did your conversations go? Were you okay? I know you spoke to Darasha on your own for a bit there.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay.
Any?
I feel like, well, if you want to change the topic to me, yeah, I asked her a little bit about what's going on with my sister. She is real. This is her, by the way.
Ah. Deeply sorry, then. To both you, Rayla, and you, Mira, if you're listening, for, doubting your existence. I assume it's not a pleasant feeling.
Rayla, you feel a warm pulse coming from behind you, from your bow. And the words, "It's okay," resound through your head.
Oh, she says she forgives you, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, for this whole thing, her soul is like split in two, and I think I know where the other half is, but like, I think we have more pressing matters, I guess, with you guys right now, so.
Normally, I would say, let's do whatever you need, but, yeah, no, I have a deadline. Fucking hope that I'm wrong.
If she does ask you to help her with what you think is going to happen, what are you going to do?
I don't know. And then Mavis is gonna just start power walking forward.
Well, I guess we should enjoy our time together while we can.
What about you? Let's say we end up meeting the queen and the rest of your friends, and they confront you. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll just be honest.
I guess that's all you can do. Okay.
Hmm.
Rilla's gonna go after Mavis then.
All right. Mavis wouldn't be too far ahead, so he could catch up in just a few moments.
Okay, so I know that the path to the mine shaft. Goldblood said it was like what, several days away? Right?
He didn't really precise any given specific times.
Okay, no, he didn't? Great. But I do know the way.
Yep.
Alright, so Mavis is walking the path.
You know, he drew a line on a map.
I know. No, I made it a point to ask would I know where to go.
Yeah. I mean, you know where to go. You don't know where you are, though. That's the issue.
No, I asked.
You don't know where you are. You know where to go. You don't know where you are.
Turn into a bird! Turn into a bird! Go in the sky.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'm a bird again.
Yeah.
Alright. And you just do a bit of scouting?
Yeah.
Alright. How long would you do that? Is it with polymorph? Wild shape? What's going on?
I'll say wild shape and like I can do how long? An hour? I'll do an hour.
Alright. For an hour, yeah, you could do some good scouting.
Yeah.
And during that time, what do Andre and Rayla do? And Fleet Chaser, of course, the most important one.
I forgot about Fleet Chaser. Crazy.
I did not actually.
Sure hope nobody ever like questions your horse on what you guys are up to. They're gonna have some wild stories told them.
Oh, we didn't get a long rest, did we?
Nope.
Wait, so it's like when Mavis is scouting, so we don't know where we're going. So I guess Rayla would just wait.
Right.
I think Andre's gonna deal with that thing later, so yeah, he's just waiting.
Alright. And the two of you just wait for an hour. After, as that hour passes, Mavis, you scout out the surroundings fairly well. It's very useful being able to fly high and have quite literally a bird's eye view of surroundings. And you can tell, you can actually see, noticing a few of the geographical features that Goldblood would have mentioned. You know you're a few hours north of where you want to be, and then you'd be able to get on a path that would be somewhat easy to get down. With the only real issue being a rather precipitous fall at some point that you would need to find a way to get down.
Mavis would fly back then.
Alright. Fly back. And find a party just as you left it.
Okay. We're slightly off, but I think I found where we have to go. Want to hold on to the horse.
Andre just nods and stands up.
Great, let's get going then.
Alright. So you all get going, heading south?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. You walk for about an hour and a half, maybe two. The road's not exactly easy. Mountainous terrain is more of a hike than walk. But Mavis, you do recognize a path you eventually land on, as most likely the one that was described to you. looking down further, well ahead, you can start to make out the start of a forest, well below you, and well ahead of you as well. How long would you all keep walking?
What time? Like, is it midday, becoming night? Like, what is that?
At this point, you'd probably be in the middle of the afternoon,
Okay.
so maybe 2 p.m.
If you guys don't stop Mavis, she's not speaking and just power walking.
Andre doesn't see a reason to stop now, so.
Thank fucking God it's no. If we had another mountain. Honestly, I don't know what we would have done with Flea Chaser. Like, we can't just let him go in a fucking mountain.
I mean, you could just get him for the meat.
I think we should just get a new horse. But like, yeah.
Yeah, no, Fleet Chaser, if you want the next sign of humanity we see, I will leave you there.
You tell him that?
I'm saying it like you've done your duty. If you want to leave, I'll let you leave.
You say that to the horse.
I say this to the horse.
You say it in horse speak?
No, I'm just saying it. If he understands it, that's on him.
He does not.
I figured.
So we're just gonna travel on foot from here on out? Is that-
I'm. Well, what are we gonna take turns riding it and then wait for it stop and wait for the others
I
to
thought
catch
we
up?
could
What
get,
else
like,
are we doing with
we
it?
could get like another cart.
Yeah, we can get another cart. We can also get another horse. I mean, there's only so much a horse can go through.
Yeah, we haven't been really the best horse caretakers.
Fuck, I'll just turn into a horse next time.
Well, okay, can you turn into a horse for the extended periods of time that we need one for?
In a pinch, I can turn into a horse.
That's the thing, we've never needed Fleet Chaser in a pinch.
Honestly, I feel like recently we've been just Fleet Chaser's kind of a situational thing, huh?
Yeah. Again, we can always just get another horse.
And who is paying for that?
Capitalist. He's the one. He's the only one with the money.
Well,
Yeah. Well, when we get out of Rylathon and everything turns out perfectly okay, we can get money after that.
Maybe, I mean, we might be able to find work in there.
oh god, great. Yeah, exactly what I want to do. Pick up a job in fucking Ralathon.
Do you have any other better ideas?
I don't think we
Maybe
have any.
terrorism. Keeps going.
Did you just say terrorism?
Yeah, she said maybe terrorism.
Okay. Respectable. Respectable. A cheeky bit of terrorism.
Maybe this is slightly aggravated if you guys haven't picked that up yet.
Really?
No.
Well, that's a little morbid, but okay.
Well, what do you expect from her?
Maybe. Well, I guess I'm not entirely sure what, but I don't know. Maybe we just shouldn't really dance around the fact that there's a very real chance I'm gonna have to try to kill Mavis at some point. Or we're both gonna try to kill each other. Who knows?
I don't.
Around at this point. You think there's a situation at this point where I will end up killing you?
Yeah.
For the record, PvP, you still aren't allowed to kill anyone else's character unless that person gives the okay.
No,
Yeah.
he means this in terms of like she's probably gonna join up with Lynn, and then Lynn's not gonna like that. He's gonna try to stop her. So then that's kind of what he means.
I get that. I'm not talking to Andre.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Double and Daria.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Andre's not gonna try to attack her at night.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
I mean, you have been a fan of the scientific method of fuck around and find out before. You never know.
Listen, PvP PvP's off the charts.
I'm sorry, when I thought you were a spy sent to bring my body back, I didn't kill you then.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, Andre.
Listen, I'm just saying, if push comes to shove, if she tries to help Lynn with whatever terrorism it is, I'm not gonna just let that slide, right?
Mavis, you don't want
My
to help
dilemma
Lynn.
right now is there's two people I care very much about, and I don't know how to go about this without hurting one of them.
You're just gonna have to make a choice, if it comes down to that.
Oh my god. Jerry's the worst friend ever.
Unless you can convince her, which would be good for everybody. But, again,
I just-
we don't know.
There has to be some middle ground here, right? There's no way all of those government officials that you work with, Andre, are so unreasonable. And if you really think that they weren't involved, couldn't we work with them? You know, after they forgive you for the murder or attempted.
That's easier said than done. I didn't just break the law, I kind of went against the core values of an entire country.
You have nothing, but you're seriously just going off of their own, what, nostalgia for your survival?
Nostalgia for my... I'm not talking about the entire court. The ones I was closest with were Kana and Yeva. Unless if that point still stands, you're kind of saying the same thing, aren't you? Or you're doing the same thing.
Do you have anything to offer them? For them not to kill you?
No. If you mean like physically...
See, and that's where we're different here.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm prepared to make a deal.
Well... Again, we'll see.
Andre, some bad thing happens and you're immediately like, we just need to start killing each other, I guess.
I'm just saying that's just if it happens. I'm not saying it is.
I want us to go into Rymathon with a plan for what we are going to do.
We can't really plan a whole lot around this, can we?
Okay,
Even then,
well,
she didn't even give us a location. She just said Ralathon, but nowhere in there.
I'll find her.
Or she'll find us.
Better hope you get rid of your noble outfit beforehand, then.
God.
Well, I think if I wear it, then I'll definitely find out what her plans are. But it's also not...
Can't believe you
just-
thought I would kill you.
It's just nice clothes. It's not really a noble outfit. If she just tries to attack people that are
Stop
wealthy...
changing the subject. I'm upset with you.
About what?
Mavis, this is your fight, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck him up, Mavis. Grab him by the neck. Make him taste dirt.
I said no PvP.
Don't hurt him.
I'm not going to.
Metaphorically, of
What do
course.
you mean? What do you mean with what? Your entire attitude about this. I don't understand how it is you're coming off as if this is all nothing.
Maybe well, I guess I'll be clear then. It is taking everything in me right now to not lose my mind. That's all I can really say, but if I look at this practically, there's only a few things that can happen at the end of it. And however it happens is how it happens. I can't really
Andre,
change.
I don't think I can lose her again.
Well, if that feeling overrides the value of other people's innocent lives, then I can't allow that. No matter how much it's gonna hurt me, I'll do whatever is needed.
They were both judge and executioner then.
No. It's not justice, but sometimes some things need to be done. Our court system doesn't work with this invisible world things. And with their influence, she could very easily get either acquitted or just break out on her own. So if she is trying to be a maniac and kill people that have no involvement in this, I can't allow that.
Even though you've attacked them in the past.
I have. And I'll get what's coming to me. But not yet.
Mavis just kind of glares at you for a bit, opens her mouth, closes it again, keeps as if she's about to say something, and then kind of humps, like, does the sound under her breath and just turns around and keeps walking again.
Well, here we are again.
Yeah.
So I assume y'all. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I feel like I never really get you, Andre.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just never know how. I guess I've never really known how to feel about you. You're confusing.
That's fair, given my track record.
I wish you were being nicer to Mavis, but I respect that you want to protect your friend.
If me being nice here would be being disingenuous. So I won't. I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't deceive, at least with stuff like this. And that goes for everything. I won't say sorry, because in the same situation I do it again. But maybe I'm wrong. But at the moment, I don't think I am.
No, I know. It's good that you want to defend people. It's good. That's what you're supposed to do. Maybe I'm just a little bit selfish, but I want this to work out for all of us.
Don't get me wrong, I do too, but I can't just not look at the bad scenario. The last time I ignored that, everything went awful.
Why did you attack Ava?
Back in the courtroom, after I was rescued from the enemy, I needed time to just recover physically and emotionally. And during which lots of the decisions that Yeva made, and they were different than before. More ruthless, less mercy. And when I kind of got back, I pushed back against it. We argued, and argued. One day, it got to a point where she sentenced a petty thief to death. And it made sense at the time, but I feel like I just realized at that moment that it's not that they've changed, it's that it wasn't them. It couldn't be. People I knew, throwing away someone's life like that, it just couldn't. And I guess I just thought if I got rid of the imposters, I'd find the real ones or something. I'm not sure. It just seemed right. It just couldn't have been them. But after I did it, all I could just do was run away, covered in their blood. So, I guess I did it because I wanted everything to go back to normal.
Okay. Okay. God. Okay. This is a bit of a weird question. If you didn't know them, if you weren't her friend, would you have regretted it, doing that?
Yeah, I would. Just because someone does something ruthless, doing the same thing back makes you know better.
After you say that, Mavis walks even faster away.
Okay.
Like, if there's any kind of growth or anywhere in the rock, in between the rocks or anything, they are wilting as soon as Mavis walks near them.
Yeah, like, what did he... But you know how that sounds hypocritical, right? With what you just said.
I'm not saying that it shouldn't be done, but it doesn't really make you any better, right? But
I guess so.
sometimes you don't really have a choice.
Okay. Oh, thank you for answering my question. I honestly have no idea what I'm gonna do when we get there, so...
Yeah. Sorry to put you in a spot like this.
feel like I should be used to it now. But I'm not. I just want to do the right thing, but I don't know what that is here.
I'm in the same boat. I just hope it's not awful. I mean, I'm not gonna throw myself at her to try to murder her or whatever. That just at the first sight of her, because, well, I'm not that crazy.
Okay, well, I'm done interviewing you now. I have.
Yeah.
You guys break my heart.
Sorry, I guess I'm doing it again.
It's okay. It's okay.
No, it's not. Maybe if I sleep on it.
Maybe, yeah.
At this point, you would have been walking for a good while, and night would have begun to fall. This was also, at this point, where you'd reach Mavis, the cliff you saw earlier. It should be the last obstacle between you and a smoother road to those mines. It's very abrupt, and it seems to almost form the end of a plateau. The road you've been on has been very up and down, but there's no place where it smoothly goes down. There's no place where the drop is any less abrupt anywhere you can see inside. It seems to be a good few 100 feet. What do you do?
The road we need to get to is down there.
Yep.
Now Mavis is just saying this to the group.
Sorry.
I could totally turn into water again. I still have a potion left.
I can climb down.
None of us can. How many feet did you say?
A good few 100 feet. Not
Few hundred.
400.
Okay.
That's a lot.
About 400.
About 400.
Getting Fleet Chaser down will be something.
I turned Fleet Chaser into water. Okay, no, I'm gonna stop talking.
I mean,
Well, I'd say that could work,
we-
but getting him off the mountain would be still a problem.
if we rest here, I can probably take him down tomorrow.
If that's for the best, then.
Maybe we should set up camp here. I'll keep first watch.
Thank you.
And Mavis is gonna search for a good vantage point.
Make a perception check. Or if you'd like, you can use passive perception instead.
Yeah, he's passive.
Looking around Mavis, you notice that in many of the spikes, many of the small mounds and hills near you, there are small indents, most of which are far too small to hold any sizable person. But there's a few of them that are close to one another. You could most likely make a camp with each of you in one of the indents. You just have to be careful not to hit your head when you get up. Fleet Chaser, however, there's really not much here that could hide him. If any bird got hungry, he'd make easy prey.
A bird
What?
against a horse.
What?
Do you know how big some birds can be?
Yes, but
Yeah,
a
but not-
horse.
Not to the point where a horse would look like prey to them.
Uh-huh.
Like, unless we're talking like rocks.
Yeah, maybe these are magical birds.
Big magic bird.
Yeah, big magic bird.
You forget that a bird almost killed Andre.
Yeah, that's Andre.
That's Andre. That's not a horse.
You underestimate birds.
You also underestimate horse. Especially one that's been traumatized like Fleet Chaser.
I agree. Fleet Chaser
feel
has
like
a wheel.
I feel like that takes point off the danger he poses.
No. At the first sign of anything, he's gone. He's either jumping off of this plateau or he's racing back.
Oh, this poor horse.
Maybe we should rename the campaign. Fleet Chaser is horrible, terrible, no good, bad day.
Yeah, very bad.
Anyhow, that's what you're seeing. What do you do?
I meant in like more of a like, is there like maybe a rock jutting out or like a little bit I can climb to another level just to like look over or
I see. Oh yeah, there's definitely a couple of those.
yeah.
The climbing part might be a little bit difficult if you wanted to get any real height. And there's a few mounds that wouldn't be too hard to climb that would give you a little bit of elevation over the others.
Yeah, that's what I would want.
Alright. So yeah, you could get one of them that slopes gently up for a moment, get to about maybe 15 feet above the others.
Yep.
Alright. So do Andre and Raylo get ready to sleep, or what are y'all doing?
Yeah, Rayla's getting ready to go to bed.
Mm-hmm.
Andre is going to focus in on the shard and try to speak with it.
What do you say?
He's going to say, so, what is your plan?
Elaborate, Andre Timmer.
Like, say this whole putting you back together thing works out, and you come back. What do you plan to do once you're back?
I will work. Try and slowly restore the world from the taint that those born from glory have inflicted upon it. But first, I will have to learn what the people are like now. You have been of great help for this. To see if someone like me, like my brethren, is truly what is needed.
The ones born of glory, were they the ones that the Ordo mostly follows?
The Ordo?
So
I am not familiar with that term.
the group of people that we just met.
I am not familiar with that order. For the record, also, Mavis, and you as well, Rayla, could feel that from under his little corner of your little camp, a lot of heat starts bubbling up. And you can faintly make out illuminescence spreading. Would be enough to pierce through the light darkness that starts to come down with the night. From what it appears, some of them seem devoted to those born of glory. However, many seem devoted to those of other origins. I do not believe there is a consensus among them.
I see. Well, my other question is, what's gonna happen to me at the end of all this?
Elaborate.
We bring you back, but I feel like it's not gonna be as easy as me just putting it back together.
If every part of me is as I believe, if there has been no outwards interference, perhaps a naive thought, the Forge of Days is not one of mercy, nor is she stupid. But if all goes according to our hopes, you will be left unharmed. And should my powers return to me fully, I could thank you for your service in a variety of manners. Though you will have to be careful, especially as you are now, with what has happened with you and your companions. Your mind is unfocused. Doubt has crept. If you are not careful, it is possible that you yourself may change, not as an act of my will, but as an exposure to my being. Change is not something to fear, but be wary. The you of the future may not be the same you as of now.
That's fine by me. Whatever sacrifices I need to make, that's all right with me. The only thing I want, at least right now, is to kill every single one of those. Sorry. I need like kind of takes a second to calm himself down. I don't want to let that group of people running around abusing their powers on people. And they're clearly not gonna listen to reason. So there's only one other option.
The heat bubbles around you, and a few of the stones around you melt. At this point, Rayla and Mavis, you two as well hear the response of the flint. Andre, you yourself would not notice that they can hear. And what will you do to stop them? Those who defy this reason you've spoken of.
I'll kill them.
What if they speak to you?
I... Ugh. I don't know.
Be wary, Andre Timmer. The world is never purely black nor white. But the hesitation born from gray. Something that can easily kill you when you dabble in matters like myself. I wish you success. And know that I am in your support. But be wary. The forces you touch, the forces you will attempt to stop, and the forces that you will attempt to use have dangers that lie beyond mere death, mere threat, mere wound.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Should you need my assistance, call out to me. If something is of true worth, and I know, I can feel a part of you that assigns this true worth. I know you will not hesitate.
Thank you. I'll be sure to.
The temperature around begins to fall, reverting back to its normal self.
Okay. He just leans back.
Alright. And you fall asleep?
Yep.
Alright. Oh. Is Yash Burb as well? She is Burb as well. Burb. A conflict-packed beginnings to the session. It's good. It's good shit.
Why can't The Rock just enable Entree's violent tendencies? Come on. Why can't he
He's a
be-
therapist.
He was just like, well, okay, I understand, but not all of them are that bad, and you know this. And it's like, yeah, but
Hey, he didn't say that. He said, what if they speak to you?
yeah, but I feel like it's implied like, hey, if they're willing to talk when you're trying to murder them, I mean, come on, who's the bad guy here?
It's more like you said they are unreasonable. And you're like, and he's like, what if they talk to you? And you're like, fuck.
It's like, man,
Maybe I am the unreasonable one. I didn't consider that before. No. I can be reasoned with for sure. I just won't listen if they say anything.
listen, it depends on what they say, because some of them might be willing to talk, but I don't know if they're gonna be like, hey, but listen, I'll cut you in on the deal. And it's like, all right, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'll cut you in on the deal. I'll let you kill half the innocents, and I'll take the other half. That a
would
deal?
be-
Let's go, buddy.
Oh, I could only imagine, like
Right.
what type of person would try to do that and be like, listen, what if you join me, right?
I'll let you kill half of them. You take the children. I'll take the elderly. How's that sound?
I'm curious, did they also hear Andre's responses?
No, they did not.
Oh,
I'll specify that
good
to I'll specify that when they get back.
Alright.
I want to ask what do you think of this whole thing, but like, I assume you don't want to say it when they could be listening in.
It's interesting. I mean, I guess Andre hasn't told everyone else what he kind of wants to do. Not that he's hiding it, but I mean, maybe he is in a sense, just because he's like, I know they're gonna say stuff about it, and I'm just not.
He's
I don't want to have
hiding-
that conversation right now.
I think he's hiding one of the thoughts. I don't think he's hiding the intentions. Like he said pretty clearly, if need be, I will stop them. Mark my goddamn words.
That's fair.
Like he did just gotta say it that way.
Listen, I'm saying, even after all that, I still kind of trust it, you know? Like, if this guy goes and just fights, just destroys all the things born from glory, I mean, he also said he'd check the people, so, like, I think this guy's pretty reasonable so far, and, like, I mean, as far as I know, the things from glory are kind of, like, cringe, so...
They're kind of cringe.
What?
that's
Hi, I'm
just
back.
kind of, like, that's kind of the
Welcome
vibes I've
back.
gotten so far.
But how much of that conversation you had with the stone is loud?
Loud? Oh, it was
Out
entirely
loud.
mentally. No, it was entirely mentally, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
You,
so we just heard the one question.
No, you heard the entire like last half, but only the Flint's response. You didn't hear Andre's responses.
Oh dear.
Yes, dear.
Oh dear.
Yes,
Honestly,
dear.
it's probably not that hard to imply, like, or to, like, guess what he was saying.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's not really trying to hide it. He was just... That's just how it usually went with the shard.
Famous right now.
You okay?
Just moving.
I feel that like when you were walking away, Andre is the picture child of hypocrisy. Oh my god, the screen's shaking as well. Oh no, he's really angry. Arthur is making the earth erupt.
It's
No.
not hard to tell. Andre plans to wipe out all of this evil and then eventually turn himself in and then die.
Yeah. But like
Rest in peace.
that might be his intentions. I don't think it's gonna end like that.
Maybe, but that's what he's trying to do. Listen,
Yeah.
don't try to rationalize with me. Try to rationalize with Andre.
Yeah, but Mavis just heard that ruthlessness doesn't deserve it. Like,
Yeah.
ruthlessness doesn't deserve ruthlessness in return. And she was like, I was like thinking, like, can I just have her cast a random spell in a random direction and like explode something? Because she was like,
Let me just moonbeam this fucking beetle. I need to let out some aggression.
yeah, oh, it was gonna be like an ice knife at like a stone or something. Just like,
But yeah, Andre's not ranking so high on the logical spectrum right now, but he's ranking pretty high on the interesting spectrum.
yeah.
Me like you. I like it a lot.
Listen, in any other situation, he would be like, yeah, we can try to reason with these people. But with what he's seen so far, he's like, no, that's not going to happen. So there's only
No.
one other option left.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
maybe-
hear me out. What if it was the Elite Destruction Squad and settle in?
See, that I remember. I told you, Rama, this. I was like, those guys specifically made
Yeah.
at least me as a player be like, maybe he'll temper his anger a little
Just
bit.
for the
Those guys were
lulz.
just- they were just so fun, and like he doesn't know if they have done anything evil yet.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
Like you can
Okay.
just invite them to like play a game of poker, and if you win, they can't do anything bad.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll
You-
throw them a performance so good that my only payment will be
Yeah.
just temper yourselves.
Damn you though, because now I have to be angry for like the next few sessions.
That's gonna be emotionally taxing, but that's okay.
I already like feel it in my jaw.
Oh boy. Because
Because I did like the actual thing of like trying to hold back anger.
Oh no.
Because I rolled for Mavis. Like I've been doing odds and evens for if she explodes or not.
Really?
Yeah.
And how many odds per or evens have you gotten?
I only really did it twice. So the first one, she kind of let out some steam because I rolled an odd, but then I rolled an even the next time, and then that's with her turning away the final time.
I see.
It's like mini constitution rolls. It's not quite.
What if I
Funny.
told you it can get worse?
Oh yeah, no.
except
Again,
yours.
Mavis didn't say everything. Obviously, you guys got a week.
When Yash said you guys, well, sorry, not Yash. When Rayla said, you guys are making me sad," it's just, oh no,
Yeah,
Sorry.
you guys break my heart.
yeah, you guys break my heart. Like you can't, no.
Oh.
Like you guys, you know how it works in the 5-man bands. Like you guys get reason with what the heart says. It's what holds the group together.
Like for
But
me right now, I'm
Andre's
trying
listening
to
to what the heart says.
It's the heart says murder.
and I have to like do the thing of like you guys have gone through trauma and shit together for 3 weeks. Mavis has gone through this with Lynn for years.
And Andre is in full like I am ready to do whatever is necessary.
Yeah, that response to like the
Yeah.
idea of Mavis even like saying like maybe I won't stop her.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know who, but I feel like at some point in this, somebody's gonna get the dope hell smacked out of them. I don't know who. It might be Mavis, it might be Andre, it might be Lynn, it might be Rayla. Fucking hell, it might be Yeva. Somebody's gonna get the dope.
Yeah, I'll do it.
You'll get the shit dope smacked out of you.
Oh no, I'll smack really. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Good stuff. Also, I'm just gonna delete those gifs. It just like
Yeah.
looking at them makes me. It's just like focusing on them. It's like ADHD.
Yeah, it's fine.
Funny movement. It's too much for my monkey brain.
It's like I don't want to say like her fist is like clenched, and then after Andre says something, clenches harder.
Yeah. A little bit of blood starts trickling down.
Yeah, nails are in palms right now.
Also, I know it's not super relevant, but I really like the fact that Edge is really like perfectly named.
Yeah, that's
It's
Edge.
just Edge Lords. It's just Edge Lords, but
It
it's
is
perfect.
Edgelords.
It's just straight on it.
Yeah.
It's so.
Ugh, and the conversation with Lynn. Ugh, god damn it really is my turn.
Yes, it is. Everybody gets a seed on the mental health, mental trauma.
Well, yeah,
I don't think I'd consider that mental health.
mental,
Everybody gets a turn to.
emotional drainage,
Yeah, on the
emotional exhaustion.
on the emotional distress, right? Everybody
Yeah,
gets
there
a
we
turn.
go. What kind of food should I order?
I think you should go with some Korean food.
Korean? Okay. Ooh, chicken.
Wait,
Okay,
what's
wait,
the
no.
chicken one?
Oh, it's expensive. It's expensive.
Damn.
Is there any deals? Maybe if there's a deal.
When my mom got KFC yesterday, it's the first time we've gotten KFC in over 15 years.
Damn.
Don't regret not getting it for 15 years. Honestly,
I will say I like
Ready now.
Popeyes more.
maybe
Personally.
it's because we didn't get like the popcorn fried thingy, all the balls. But like,
most of our dishes near
I've never
me.
tried Popeyes. What's the difference between Popeyes and KFC?
I think the spices KFC uses better, but the actual chicken like Popeyes use is
Mhm.
better.
Okay,
Right. Yeah,
that's good.
at least for me, that's what it's always been. I like the spices in KFC more, but I like the actual chicken in Popeyes better.
Now this makes me angry. No, not angry, hungry. I am
That's
hungry.
why I'm ordering food.
I think I'm gonna get an ice cream sandwich. I'll be back.
Kiriju Japanese fried chicken. Ooh, ours. Sometimes.
I have come back.
Hello.
It's me.
Gosh, you're not back?
It appears not.
Sometimes it's nice to ask because people forget to unmute.
No, she's pretty good for that. She tends to, like, she mutes and unmutes a lot, especially through the sessions.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, for me, I can tap my actual mic to do it instead of going through Discord, so I sometimes forget which one.
You got that high-tech stuff, huh?
Eh.
You just live in the future.
Yeah, if I turn off the noise suppression, you hear everything. Because I don't have a pop filter right now.
Hey, what now?
I don't think a pop filter helps as much with noise suppression, but it helps the tone of voice, I know.
I don't know what that is. Is that like the little phone thingy?
The pop
Yeah, it's like...
filter-
yeah.
I think it's like, do you know when you say like a P sound in a mic, it can really like hit through it?
Yeah, like P.
Yeah, like when you say a P sound, at least when you're in like, if you have like no noise suppression on,
Yeah.
pop filters basically are there to prevent that.
Oh. Damn. I've learned today. Thank you.
So, like, this is with noise suppression off. I don't know if you can hear the difference, but...
You don't sound particularly different.
But do you know what you can hear?
Oh, I can hear the keyboard, the clickety-clackety.
Oh, right! It's actually not picking up as much of my keyboard as it usually does. Maybe I'll keep it off then. So you can hear me when I'm in the lower register.
Ooh, I can.
And when I laugh.
Okay, well, I didn't hear any laugh there.
I didn't laugh.
Oh, didn't laugh, not funny.
That's why.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to remember to mute more though. I make lots of weird sounds.
What? What do you mean? What kind of weird sounds do you make?
Oh, like I don't know. You know, like sometimes when you take a sudden, really deep breath and like it makes a sound, or like a.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I do those. Like I forget to breathe sometimes.
Don't do that. It's important.
Maybe I'm trying to, you know, get into character. Method acting.
Yeah.
Also,
Method
Robin, thank
acting.
you so much for that. That one thing that the Richard said, like, hey, when something really matters, just let me know. I'm like, yes. I don't even know what he's
Yeah,
gonna
you got
do.
him. Buddy.
It's like I don't even
Double.
know what he's gonna do, but ooh.
Double, my man, I'm your guy.
Thank you. Got you.
No bromo.
Bro.
I really love like those bro bits.
So
Where it
good.
turns like really fucking gay. It's like, bro, kiss me, but no homo. And it just like
There's
goes.
like a whole song like that too.
Yeah, but it's so
No homo.
funny.
No,
It's like double. You can complete this, bro. Close your eyes.
you don't
What do you
know.
see, bro?
You don't know it?
Double, you don't know it?
How dare?
I don't
What?
think so.
Are you even a bro?
Come on,
Yeah,
Double.
but-
What? Okay, Yash, I'll do it with you. Bro, close your eyes, bro.
Okay.
What do you
I
see,
see
bro?
nothing.
Yeah, that's my world without you, bro.
Bro.
Bro!
I think I've heard some variation of that, I think, then.
It's like that. It's like super gay, but people just keep saying bro. And it's like, okay,
I
clap my ass, bro, but no homo, though.
I think something that I've heard, well, what I thought was gonna happen was just like, close your eyes, bro. What do you see? It's like, oh, I see nothing. It's like, you know what I see? I see our future together.
That's good, too.
That is good.
My favorite has got to be the one. There's like someone rationalizing that two guys together is less gay than a guy and a girl together, Because if it's two guys together, it's 100% gay. But if it's two women together, it's also 100% gay. So if it's 50%, so if you got one man and then one woman, that means it's 50% gay. So you gotta have two men, so it's 0% gay. It's stupid.
Wow.
Some one of those weird roundabout things. Oh dang it! That dumb line.
I just know that.
I was thinking of that Arissa that I was making jokes about. That she body blocked me when I was in a Junkrat trap, and I was like, I got a crush.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, I'm in love with
That
this
was so
Arissa.
good. That was so good.
Like I like gasped.
Bro,
Like I was like, it's like that's so nice.
my hero. No,
It's like that.
Bro,
Like, you saved me.
No, the bro bit I always think of is like the one where one of them like kind of like cups the other's face. It's like I have the whole world in my hands. The other one's like, bro,
Bro.
you're my world, bro.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it thinks my friends do shit like that to each other.
I'm not gay though.
See, we're gay, just not for each other.
That's so valid.
Well, that doesn't count. Like, do you guys at least say no homo?
No.
It doesn't work, bro. I'm sorry, you're gay.
Fuck.
Mm, gotta say no homo, bro. Just say,
Shit, no.
just kiss me, but don't say no. But
God, I had a dream last night, and I like. Sometimes I'm like not myself in a dream, like I'm some made up character.
Uh huh.
And I had a dream, and I was so confused at first because I was straight.
Oh boy.
Now I'm curious. How did you come to that conclusion?
Yeah.
Like, was it something that happened? Because, like, I don't really go around thinking, "Ah, yes, I am straight today. That is me."
Yeah.
I am, like, oh,
It
I
was
sure am
because-
straight.
I mean,
Okay.
I do that though.
It was like it was this weird fucking like high school. I was in like this really big high school, and it was like a '90s movie type of thing where like the principal's really mean, and there's this like one Ferris Bueller type kid who's like going around pulling pranks, and right now he's like taken over this entire like assembly or something, and he's doing something, and everyone's like, yeah, it's that guy, and like my friend like. Whoever I was this man's childhood friend who had the
Oh.
biggest crush on him.
Yeah, but you were a woman.
Yeah, I was the
Oh, okay.
stereotypical side
You were the
character.
protagonist of a '90s high school film.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, no, and it was like a thing of like I was in like not the AMV club, but like
No.
it was still modern though. So I was in some coding club or like some kind of like,
Awesome.
mechanic type or engineering club, and we had the keys to a lot of the rooms. So I kept sneaking
No.
him in to like through the back rooms to get to places to like pull off pranks and shit. And there was like a period of time where the principal was chasing him, so like me and I convinced the club to be like, hey, just let him be. You didn't see me here. And then he got with another girl.
Dang.
What?
Yeah. You turned
What?
straight for a guy and he chose somebody else.
Oh.
That's rough, Daria. I'm sorry.
I
No.
mean, no.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then my brother
that's-
woke me up.
That is somehow worse than me and Yash like playing for every team and still not getting everybody. You switched team for
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
specifically and that didn't work out. That's rough, bro.
Yeah, no, well,
Sorry.
it was more of like this was the girl. Okay, so I don't actually know if they ended up together, but this was the girl he had a crush on, and I was a childhood friend. So
Oh.
typically
No.
in
No.
movies,
No.
I would be the one he ends up with. Because I was like in this character, she fully was like, "This is unrequited." Like, there's
Oh,
no
no,
hope.
you ended halfway through the movie. He's supposed to get with one he likes, realizes he doesn't, and then tries to get with a childhood friend.
You're right.
That's
Double is
messed
so right.
up.
Yeah, Double's got the deep lore for you, Daria. You need to finish that dream.
I can't. My brother woke me up right as
You have
like
to return to it.
my brother woke me up right as this kid got to do the thing at the assembly, and he got the marching band in on it. They're performing like there was like balloons and shit.
Okay. Okay, but
How do you
but
know how
here-
the movie ends?
okay.
I just know I got him through a secret elevator through like a extra. I don't remember. It was a weird ass school with like a lot of secret. Like I just.
But Daria, I've got a question. When your brother woke you up, did you cup his face with one of your hand and say, "Bro, you're my whole
No,
world, bro"?
ew, no. Only the homies, bro.
And Daria's homosexual. That's good.
Oh, it's so good. No, I would never.
Bro, it's a joke.
I know. Like, even no. Never say that to me again.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to. I looked at like some notes I took after like I had a dream and I tried to like write it down to remember it, and I do slightly remember it, but I just see all the like spelling errors of typing something down while half conscious. Like, instead of consciousness, I put viciousness, and instead of an it's Ian.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, I tend to remember my dream for like most of the day, and then unless it's like super out there, I tend to forget it at some like a point in the week. Yeah.
I haven't remembered, or I don't think I've dreamt in like 7 years.
Oh.
How the fuck do you guys do that?
Well, I mean, if you record it and start like really doing like in-depth like think sessions, you might start remembering them. But it's like as soon as you wake up, write down at least one thing. It's like a muscle type of thing. The more you do that, the more likely you are to remember and then be able to dream lucidly, I believe it is.
I mean, I remember one of them very vividly. I was like, I think it was 7. I was running laps in my school gymnasium. But there was, the Incredible Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
He was chasing after me, and every time we did laps, I had to take off and then put on my shoes, which each lap. So every other lap, I had my shoes. And after a little while, when I was getting really desperate because I was, I'm not in the best cardio.
Yeah, the Hulk was.
I wasn't back then either. At least I wasn't in as impressive a cardio as the fucking Hulk. When I was getting really tired, the mages from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they came and swooped into my rescue. So I remember that one vividly. I'm not sure what the subtext of that is, but
honestly, that's pretty good that you're able to run in a dream. For me, I remember one time when I tried to run, I think I was like walking normally, but trying to run, like I actually feel like I could barely move.
I mean, I wasn't like in control. That was just happening.
Ah.
Like, I wasn't choosing to run. It was just like, oh fuck, I'm running. I'm running. Why am I running? Oh, it's the fucking Hulk. Okay.
I get the awareness in my brain that it's a dream most of the time.
I only had that once.
How about you? Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah. So like I'm usually like a passive, like it's like a movie almost. So I'm kind of just sitting there and I'm like, okay, this is a dream, and it'd be like someone's like if for nightmares like someone getting murdered or something, I'd be like, this is a dream. I can walk away.
Cognition.
Yeah. Well, I daydream a lot.
I mean, that's different though. That's different.
No, because I daydream a lot. At least when I talk to someone, they're like, that's probably why you have a lot of control and abilities in your dreams.
Nah, that can't be. I daydream all the time, and I don't have dreams at all. And what do you think I'm?
I also keep a journal.
I just organized my daydreaming so it would be D&D related.
Are you just thinking them?
Bro, I do a lot of. Are you implying I don't think? Hold on, God. Hold on, God. What are the implications of the words you've just spoken?
Before
you said you like focus your daydreaming, so you're just thinking.
I mean, yeah. That's what daydreaming is. You're just like letting your thoughts wander, and I just direct them gently to the paths of Gooby, the weird mushroom thing. And what's gonna happen to Mavis, Rayla, and Andre? What's the funny rock gonna do this time? I don't know. Let's see.
We should probably get back to session.
That's a good. Okay, I see what then. Okay, I get it.
I'm sorry. I've been trying really hard not to have us go off on tangents and talking, so we can do more.
Daria. And the night passes. Andre and Rayla all fall asleep. And we do the session and roll the d20. And,
Look at the idea.
Roll initiative or something.
Oh yeah. And 3 dragons from the sky or whatever.
Are they black dragons?
They are black dragons, always.
Are they red eyes black dragons?
No.
You're not. The mage is not here to save me. I'm not fucking with you. Anyway, we'll go back to where we last left off. Andre and Rayla have gone to sleep. Rayla and Mavis, you heard the responses of the Flint to Andre. for about the last half of that conversation when I mentioned you were hearing it, but you didn't hear Andre's responses to the flint. The night passes, and Mavis, you're the only one asleep. Do you do anything? Yeah, you're the only one awake. Sorry.
There we go.
Hush.
No, Mavis is kind of just staring around, but pretty lost in her own thoughts right now. After probably, I want to say like 4 or 5 hours, she'd probably try and get one of the others up.
Which one?
Rayla?
Okay.
Why would you do such a thing? Why not Andre?
Yeah, I wonder why she doesn't want to go near Andre right now. God, it's almost as if she's concerned she might like punch him in the face or something.
I have a high AC now. It's gonna be much harder this time.
Do you have that high of an AC?
It's way better than before. That's what I'm going off of.
You don't have armor or shield when you're sleeping.
I think I can have light armor, which I do have.
No. No, you can't have any armor.
Fair enough.
It's the same reason you don't sleep in your winter clothes.
I could. You don't know me.
I do know you. You don't sleep with your winter clothes. You sleep in precisely 3 blankets and 2 pair of socks. I know you.
That's like.
One of them's green, the other 3 are blue. I bet you're wondering how I know this. It's because of Minecraft. Everything related to you is the Dream SMP.
Dude, that's crazy. I was like, what? Is that a DNF reference in my brain? But I was like, I shouldn't say that.
Did you say DNF?
What the fuck is DNF? That doesn't sound kosher.
No, don't.
You don't have to look.
Move on. Let's just move on.
You don't have to look.
Yeah,
Let's just move on.
DNF, at least in some. Wait, what? I don't know. I don't think I know what you guys know. Because what I know of DNF is in racing scenarios where it's like, you know, you just can't.
No, but look at the screen. This is
Heat waves.
Oh, I see.
I wasn't a DNFer. Let's not something serious.
Wait, what did you just say? Repeat
I
that.
wasn't a DNFer.
You weren't or were?
I was not. Okay, I'm
Okay.
kind of normal.
Okay, I was gonna be honest. I kept pressing because I am still recording. So I was like, wait, gonna expose
Okay.
yourself.
I'm a
look
weirdo,
at
but not
that.
that much of a
Oh,
weirdo.
look at that. Look at that, Josh. Even the second one is that too.
It's like I don't ship IRL people, so like I'm kind
Yeah.
of normal.
Uh-huh. OMG, did you read that DNF fanfiction on Reddit? It's called The Heat Waves, but beware, it gets spicy. Did you write that, OMG, it's Yash, on your
The
fanfiction
only
on
reason
that
I
account?
fucking know what heat waves is because whenever that updated, there was a notable pause in AO3 because of so many people coming onto the site that it was like that. Like the servers would get overwhelmed, and I remember because I was so pissed one day.
It involves a blossoming romance between totally super gay multi-million subscriber YouTuber Dream and
it
successful
was
and
just a
totally
little
absolutely not gay YouTuber Georgia Not Found. They're both straight. This is all in good fun. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Did you read your fucking description, you goddamn nerd?
I think George has read it.
All right, that's
Yeah, no, they've read it before.
No. This is D&D time. I don't want to devote any more of it.
You're
to-
the one who asked. I
Oh,
didn't.
Also, Rama,
Mavis, you
I
get-
took the time to research. Apparently, if we're using Xanathar's rules, sleeping in light armor has no adverse effects.
Oh, really? All right,
well,
take a light armor.
according to that's not player's handbook, so it's up to you.
No. You get light armor. Sorry, I thought it was all armor.
I think it's medium and heavy, where I think you get exhaustion.
Yes, you do because you can't sleep when you're covered in metal plate. Look at that.
But what if I'm jumped,
Anyway.
though, DM?
No. Hush. That being said, Mavis, you go to wake up Rayla. You find her somewhat warmer than usual. No doubt because of the whole thing Andre had with his funny rock. Still, some trace of the heat linger around, and it's no doubt made the sleep more comfortable than otherwise it would have been. What do you do?
You know, Mavis is just gonna wake up Rayla and then she's gonna grab a rock and hit herself as hard as possible in the head. No.
Actually,
Like, for Mavis herself, but no. Mavis is gonna try and go into the trance.
Okay, so you wake up Rayla and immediately go away, not saying anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Okay, she'll do a quick your turn and then.
Mhm. Where Mavis was taking watch, can I get there?
Yeah, without too much trouble. Mavis didn't have to make it an athletics check, so you don't have to. You don't either. Just get there and get a nice view. Looking downwards, you can see the beginning of a forest. And the night is coming to a halt. Not quite a half. It must be around 1 or 2 right now. So you see small animals, nocturnals, the owls, and a few of the squirrels rushing away. Nature. It's peaceful. Do you do anything?
No, she'll just sit and unless she sees anything like of interest, she won't do anything.
After a few minutes of you being on watch, you hear Mira's voice. And echoes through your head. Rayla.
Yes.
Is everything okay for you? Your friends, Andre and Mavis, they had an intense discussion.
No, things are not very good, and I don't really know what to do at all.
What do you want to do?
I don't want to hurt anybody. But at the same time, they're the one who taught me that I'm supposed to protect people. Other people are trying to hurt other people. So like, if Lynn is trying to hurt someone, I can't just sit by. But at the same time, I'm not. I have a little bit more sense than Andre. I don't want to. I'm not just gonna go. I don't know. I want things to work out for Mavis as well.
Everyone has things they want. Things they hope for. Maybe there's something that this Lynn person wants that could help her. Maybe it's not with Andre or Mavis you should try to reason with, but with her? It seems she's the one both of them are so emotive over.
Well, yeah, she does need a chance to. Well, we don't even actually know what she wants, so.
Well, I shouldn't judge, but when she passed us in that place, she did seem very intent and quite deadly.
Well, yeah, you're probably right, but you could be wrong.
You're right, I could be. Would you like it if I was? If I am, what do you think her real hope is? The thing she wants?
I at some point want to get you back home, and that's I need some goal going into this. I need something to focus on, and I think that's gonna be it for me.
That's perfectly okay. Focus on me. No matter how this turns, remember that we'll always be together. If ever there's anything you need me for, I'll be there.
I appreciate it. I do, but I don't know. I want to be the one who gets us out of the situation.
I think you'll have to be. I can't very well talk to everyone myself. Besides, this is your life, not mine. You can feel a hint of playfulness in those last words. Good luck, Rayla. I'm sure you'll do great.
Man, I won't say anything for that.
You feel a warm embrace around you that slowly fades away as Mira herself pipes down. You do anything for the rest of your watch?
No. I mean, she just chill.
Time passes. Hour, then 2, then 3. And at this point, everyone would be long rested. So long as you had one last shift change. Do you wake up Andre or Mavis, Rayla?
I'd go up on it.
Andre sets him. Just kind of gets up. Hey,
Your turn now.
okay. Andre will dust himself off and. I mean, as long as he can see the two in view, he's just going to keep watch where he is.
Alright. You do anything during that time?
I'll take his loot out and just start playing it a little bit.
Alright. Do you use your Song of Rest feature?
No.
Alright. Time passes. A singular hour is all that's needed. And now everyone's long rested. The sun still hasn't peeked out. Night is still upon the world, but not. The code of the stars is not quite as thick as before, and begins to ease up slowly. You're all long rested. What do you do?
Well, I don't know if Andre knows for sure. Since it's only been an hour, he's like, maybe I shouldn't wake Rayla up yet. And he's assuming that Mavis is in her awake state kind of thing. So, he's gonna wait for like an extra 30 minutes.
Alright. Does Mavis do anything during that?
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. For the meantime, she's probably gonna like appear as if she's meditating. Right now I am switching out spells for her though.
Yeah, okay.
I will let you know which ones I do.
As we say in Quebec, Tigidou.
Oh, I can also change my prepared spells.
Only the paladin ones.
Yeah. Well, I can't. I don't have. I don't even have an option to do that in D&D Beyond for Bard.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Do I even? Nah, I'm gonna keep this.
Alright.
Yeah, after 30 minutes, he's gonna walk over and wake Rayla up.
Do we need to?
We do.
Do we really need to?
We do.
Okay.
We have a massive obstacle to overcome, so hopefully it'll get easier from here.
Yep, it will. Things will get better. Okay. Rails are get up and stretch.
I'm just gonna walk over to Mavis and go. I was gonna sit there for a second, just be. Well, he's gonna stand there, just give her a second, and then he's gonna go. You ready?
Of course. And she just stands up. And continues on the path, I guess.
So, he kind of addresses everyone. I can climb down there with the climbing gear. It might take me a while, so I might want to start now, but what's the plan for getting Fleet Chaser down there? And you too, Rayla.
What I can do is, I was gonna turn him into a small creature, turn myself into a bird, and just fly him down, and probably do it to you guys too.
That can work. How should we do the order of this? Because if we turn him into a small creature, he might just run off when you come back to get us.
I mean, one of you could just hold on to him.
That's very true.
I didn't think it was
I mean, that's a lot of pressure still.
that difficult. I mean,
If you're doing that, Rayla, you should probably hold on to it.
it?
Yeah, answer.
Whatever. Fleet Chaser. You know what I mean. Well, good to know.
1 second. Alright, then yeah, I'm going to cast... Well, we have to get everything off of Fleet Chaser first.
Do we? Because doesn't it change with him?
Let me look at the spell again. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
I guess I don't know if those things are counted as equipped or like a part of his equipment or not. There's probably rules for that.
Which spells did you take out in this?
I don't remember exactly, but that's the current spell list.
Alright, that's fine.
I thought that'd be easier, honestly, than
Alright.
go.
Yeah, no worries. Andre, what did you change?
Oh, I changed.
What did you? Nothing? Okay, perfect.
Wait, did I put the... Yeah, I did, okay. One specific one is what I needed. Spell transfers creatures you can see within range into new form. Duration. If it doesn't have a challenge rating. The target's gear melds into the new form. Would we count whatever we packed onto him as gear?
What is
Oh, I
on
know.
her?
I'd say yes. It would be kind of like a backpack. I'd
Yeah,
say
okay.
yes.
Cool. Alright. Let's do this then. I'm going to I'm gonna polymorph Fleet Chaser into a turtle. A turtle.
Oh,
A turtle.
A baby turtle.
Okay, a little baby boy. And he
A
has
little-
to make a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Correct.
Alright. Let's see what he gets. Oh, that's a nat 20. Oh, Lord. That's,
what bitch?
he does not want to be turned into a turtle. You can tell that he did not appreciate being turned into a bear before.
He wasn't a bear before. I was the bear
Uh,
before.
I cast
know-
Bane. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, what was he turned into? Okay.
He was turned into a turtle.
Yeah, turtle too. He did not appreciate being turned into a turtle before, and he does not want to be turned into one again. As soon as the magic begins to seep into his mind, he pushes against it very hard.
I'm gonna, hold his face, right? And I'm gonna look at him in the eye.
He seems very angry at you currently.
Fleet Chaser,
Huh.
you can stay here if you want, or try and jump.
Oh. He blows air up your face.
You see that? And I'm gonna point to the drop. Because that's where we're going.
He looks at your finger.
I'm just staring him down.
He looks at your finger for a good few moments and then turns his attention back to you. He does not seem particularly bothered, but he does seem rather pissed at you.
Fleet Chaser? I don't have the patience right now for any of this.
He keeps looking at you,
Fuck
not
it.
speaking common.
Yeah, okay. I'm still gonna listen. You don't speak to your pets.
Yeah, I speak to my cat all the time. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean that my cat listens to me.
My cat, my.
When I tell him, no, kitty, you can't go outside, it's raining, he doesn't stop meowing like, oh, okay, I get it. He just keeps meowing even louder.
Yeah, no. Maybe again. Does not matter. This is what's happening.
Okay.
Mavis is gonna turn his face to the drop and then turn it back to the thing. One or the other.
He tries to move away from your grasp. Do you let him?
Yeah.
And he walks aside.
Do you want me to get sugar cubes or something? I can use the collagen.
Sure.
Does he know that Mavis is the one casting the magic?
He would feel it.
He would feel it, but would he know?
He would recognize my magic at this point.
Yeah, I feel he's been turned into her magic before. Well, by her magic before, so I feel like he'd recognize
He's
it.
seen me cast spells as well.
I'm just saying, I don't know how smart a horse is.
He would not understand the fine points of it, but he'd be like, hey, this is coming from generally you. What's going on? If you ask him what his second tier spell slot is, you're not gonna get much of an answer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's that plan.
Rayla's gonna go to the cauldron and pick out, or she's gonna get a couple of sugar cubes and I don't know, an apple, and she's gonna give it to Mavis.
What? Why?
I don't want to do it.
Don't look at me.
This poor horse.
Fine.
What's that sound?
Rama doing something.
Now you can hear that?
Yep.
Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, I undid the noise canceling for horse noises.
Mm.
I play with my dice. I was just banging one of my metal dice on the mic. You don't have,
It's that up.
I don't have ADHD, I swear.
Okay.
Shuffling.
Mavis is gonna go walk up to Fleet Chaser and she's gonna hold the apple, like extend it towards him, and she's like, I'm sorry about that. Apple?
Looks at you for a moment and goes for a bite of the apple. Famished. He eats the apple.
Good boy.
Also, I assume you've been feeding him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point, also, Mavis, your hunger would have calmed down a bit.
Mm. Oh my god. Alright, Mavis is gonna go to pet Fleet Chaser and calm him down.
Okay, animal handling.
Yep.
Why did you say, oh my god? What's going on?
I forgot why I said oh my god too. I know I said it to something like, oh my god.
Okay.
Okay, that is a where's my animal handling +5? That's a 23.
That's, yeah, he's pretty calmed down, and he's completely forgiven you for what you tried to do to him earlier.
Yeah.
He leans a little further into the caress. He's digging it.
I don't know if I want to force it if he very obviously doesn't want to, be transformed.
Well, I mean, as long as we can get the cauldron down. I mean, it's gonna be a pain to deliver that thing.
And like, if we leave him here, he's very much gonna die.
So either force him or we just kind of hope he does okay.
Out of game, I can only do this one more time.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
It's a high-level spell.
What? Yeah, I know. I'm talking to
So
them.
Fleet Chaser's fate is decided on one dice roll.
We should have like Featherfall or something. We could just push him and hope.
Yeah.
That's not on my
If you-
spell list. Actually, no, I think it is on the bar spell list, but I didn't take it.
I was literally like, can I like use?
If you'd used speak with animals, you could have reasoned with him, and he would have said,
Why
yeah.
would I want to talk to animals? Why would I want that?
For this
You're a
exact
druid.
Purpose.
And
God.
Animals know things.
Yeah.
It's true. They have knowledge to share.
You
Who
talk to
wants
that
know
mouse
some-
that frequents the castle. I bet he knows a lot of secrets.
If someone wants to know something about any of you three, they just ask Fleet Chaser.
Yeah.
He knows everything.
so you're saying there's a lot of other druids here?
No, but speak with animals isn't only on the
Yeah.
Druid power.
I mean, if we just kill him, I can animate the.
No, what is wrong with
You
you?
could. That would be kind of fucked up.
That would be awful, but Mavis is in a mood, so what can we say?
What the fuck?
That is pretty fucked.
Yeah.
And then you have the audacity to say you're the only one who cares about him. Nah, bro, it's all lies. It's like my ex. Thanks for laughing.
You're welcome. I mean, alright, what are the chances he gets 2 nat 20s, right?
Yeah,
It's
no.
just as likely as him failing.
Those are the odds I like.
It's 50-50,
It's like
boys.
about 5%, which is as
Yeah.
good as literally every single other dice result.
Well, if we somehow speed run the mine shaft, which I don't think we're going to, we're gonna have to hope that Lynn finds us in time.
There we
Alright.
go. I will roll for this.
Yeah, I'm
Do
casting it again.
Do it.
I did it.
Radia.
Yeah.
That is
Oh,
a 13.
Oh, thank God.
oh,
What is the modifier it has, though, is the question. He is a draft horse.
how wise can he be?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
How wise can he be?
He
Why
is
would you say this?
draft horse. Monster
Oh god. This doesn't hurt.
has no modifier to
Yeah.
it.
What the fuck? fucking horse.
It is
It's
a
not that
fucking horse.
wise.
It is not that wise. Clearly, it hangs out with you guys.
Whoa, yeah, that's true.
We're so getting a new horse. I don't care
We
anymore.
need to get a new one. We need to restart.
Do you know what? We need to have mystical horses that don't fucking just...
I mean,
Yeah,
the
something that
st-
could be
the
traumatized. I
Spectral
guess.
horses.
spell thing.
Yeah, we need that.
You're a paladin. Do it.
Wait, paladins can get that spell?
Find steed? Yeah, paladins are the only ones
Oh,
who get
yeah,
that.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
second
you're the only
level
one.
though, I don't know if I'm getting that for maybe
It's
maybe
gonna
next
take a
level.
while. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
But- As you focus your magic on him, he doesn't manage to resist. You can feel his mind pushing back, but you crush it into a ball. And
Okay, no, I would be gentle with it still.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I felt remorse.
You want to roll deception for that?
I said that there was a reason Mavis was like, I don't know if I want to force this.
Uh-huh,
And then realizing there's no other option.
Keep talking, Peter's coming.
Peter. Peter would euthanize the horse. What are we talking about?
They'd send it to the glue factory, thank you very much.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, PETA sucks.
That being said, he turns into a turtle. Your spell succeeds. And he kind of just waddles awkwardly around, stepping slowly, as a turtle does.
Yeah,
As a little guy.
can one of
Ariel
you...
will go.
Thank you.
Ariel will go pick him up.
You pick him up. He goes for a little nibble at your finger, but his bite's just not that strong.
He's a baby.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Alright. So I'll just, carry Ariel down.
Sure.
Okay.
Ow.
And... What?
Can you turn to a giant eagle with wild shape?
I can.
Okay. What CR is that?
Oh, giant eagle. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Fuck.
I don't think you can.
Hold on.
Still have the water potion.
We still have
Yeah.
water potion.
We stand in one of us. Okay,
Uh,
we stand in one of us down.
I can't
Hold
believe
on.
we found 2 uses for that water potion that I forgot about.
Good shit. Just Yash is just so smart. She
Yeah.
just
Is it
finds
half? What is my current
I
one?
buy random shit.
Wild shape. What is the rules for wild shape? 8th level 1. Okay, I can go up to 1.
It's CR3.
Fuck.
You're not even close.
Damn it. Is there
Oh, wait,
any...
no, actually, it is CR1. Sorry. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, it is CR.
Oh my god!
I was like, some of those higher CR things, I'm like, would a giant eagle really be on par with those?
Yeah.
You're telling me it would take 4 level 3 party members to
Yeah.
take on a giant eagle?
Yeah.
If,
Yeah,
if
I
anything,
believe-
I could turn into a giant canary.
If it,
That's
was
sick.
just, if it was just up to me, it would take an entire party of 3 to take on a giant eagle double. Birds
Yeah, but
are
you-
cool. I'm a
Yeah.
sim
Cool,
for
but
birds.
sometimes-
You scared? Yeah, no, I've done this exact combo before. What am I thinking?
How do you use polymorph before? I'm sorry. Anyway, that being said, you can turn into a giant eagle.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a giant eagle and fly
You
them
can turn
down.
into a giant eagle.
'Cause I think you're
And
only
the
able to carry
scary
like one of
part-
us at a time, so you might have
Yeah.
Yep. Well, you kind of softly carry people down, and that's that.
Is it softly when she grabs Andre?
It's
Do you grab him by the throat
Does
with
she,
your
does
talons?
she let him land or does she drop him when he's like not within?
oh no, she lets him
distance?
land, but like the grip is maybe like not as gentle as it could be. Like you definitely normally should try painstakingly to not like prick you, but your clothes might be like a little teared. She doesn't drop you though. No.
What about Rail?
Oh, Rayla's fine.
Does she ride on your back? Or do you grab her by the talons?
It's up to Rayla.
I am holding fleet chasers. I feel like I should be on your back.
Okay.
Or, actually, no. What makes more sense?
It would be
Effective.
safer if it was in the talons.
Yeah.
Then I'm there.
Yep. Mavis is trying painstakingly not to hurt.
I just thought it would be really funny if she just kind of grabs Andre, puts him down, and then just gently carries Rayla over.
She's
on her
not
head.
okay. She's mad, but she's not gonna purposely like go out of her way to harm our teammate.
Well, listen, it wouldn't
Yeah.
be harm. I was saying drop him like within a safe distance to where he wouldn't take damage. But it's still like, why'd you drop me 8 feet in the air?
Oh yeah, if she's gonna drop you, it would be like 2 feet.
Mm.
But she didn't.
Just work your knees, fuckers.
You know.
So yeah, you do that. Everybody's down. Operation success.
Alright. And I will I'll change back and I'll turn to Rayla and say, hey, you might want to put him down.
Rayla will put Sweet Chaser down and back up.
And I'll drop the polymorph.
He turns back into a horse. He is once more shooketh. And he seems rather pissed at you, Mavis.
Maybe I'm just gonna shrug at him. Okay. And I will take the lead again
Mm-hmm.
and take us through the forest path. How
How?
how much of this is for? Like, how long till the mine shaft?
I mean, it's a forest. You can't see.
No, I mean it like we've just entered the forest from the map. I should be able to tell when we hit forest and the right path.
If there
And-
aren't too much trouble, you should have about a day and a half's walk.
Fuck, okay. I will relay that. It should be a day and a half till we get to the mine shaft cart area.
Oh,
Mines?
moving then.
Mines.
Are we sure it's a mine shaft?
Well, yeah? Yeah.
Nah, just asking.
Is it
Why?
like,
Nothing important. I was just curious.
Okay.
is it
I mean,
like an
Andre,
empty
you-
mine shaft?
What?
Is it like an empty mine shaft? Like an abandoned one?
I don't know. Goldblood just said that it'd be the fastest way to get to Relithond within the week for us.
Okay.
Alright, so you just keep walking? Alright.
Before we start moving, I'm gonna be kind of nice. And then I'm gonna go to the cauldron, get an apple, and give it to Sweet Chaser. I was like, thanks.
He accepts the apple and seems quite happy. He gives you a bit of a nuzzle.
Rayla will just pat him and then walk away.
So you keep walking through the dense forest. It's also quite treacherous. There is no clear path. You're really relying on Mavis's sense of direction to keep you going in the right direction. A good few times you have to be wary because some quote-unquote paths would lead you completely astray. But Mavis, you keep the party in check with your ability to tell north no matter what.
Wow.
Yeah, fucking built-in compass looking ass. Magnetic field.
I mean, do you want us to play not knowing where to go and lost in the forest?
Do you think I could not do fun stuff with that? Do you know what Fae do?
Yeah.
Can
We
put
would never get to Rayla.
Fae do mystical time shit, Rayla. Shut the fuck up.
Wow, my bad.
I'm sorry, that was me.
Maybe it's
Why do
lose
you
your
even
mind at
keep-
mythical time bullshit, so no thank you.
Yeah, the very scary.
Yes, that's the point. Anyway,
Yeah.
you walk through the forest, and it doesn't seem too deadly a forest. There's no big prowling animals, or at least you don't see any. You don't hear any big stomps. You don't hear noise of human activity. It's very calm. The path, however, isn't particularly clear, and it does take you a good amount of time to walk through. How long would you walk for?
Would rely on either Andre or Rayla saying we need a rest.
If it's still
She
daytime,
is very much in her own head right now.
if it's still daytime, Andre he wouldn't really say anything. And, well, partway through, Andre's actually gonna walk up to Mavis partway through the walk. Hey, so everything getting into Bralathon works. What exactly is the plan going forward? Well, unless she does find us, then that'll solve that pretty easily, but you have some way of finding her, if that isn't the case?
I can just use magic. I'm sure I'll find her.
Use magic. You have a way of finding people?
If I know them, yeah.
Huh. Neat.
And at least I used to know him very well.
See, well, I guess I'll trust you on that.
Mm.
You know what, I'm
I
good
want
with this.
to get a... Oh?
We should probably just get out any grievances we have now. Just, I'm not good at dancing around things.
You... Lynn was probably the closest person I had from the facility. I don't... She's the one that helped me my first time I tried to escape. She taught me some of the skills I have now. I mean, yeah, we had others, but again, we were there for each other. And I don't want her to hurt you, and I don't want you to hurt her. And the fact that you thought to put a stop or in response to is to kill her as some kind of personal crusade, yeah, that doesn't sit right to me.
Well, it's not really a personal crusade. It's more just... I mean, that's just what I'm assuming given everything happening. I just feel like that's usually the conclusion that we have to come to, but that's just me guessing the worst. And again, well, my reaction earlier, even now, is it's not me, but I don't know, it's easy to just separate yourself, but partially I do want at least someone here to be at least objective looking at everything, just in case. But again, I'm not trying to... I don't want to go around murdering people. If there's a chance that they'll listen, and if you think you can do that, I'm gonna trust you on that.
Grateful for your trust, but are you implying you're the objective party here?
Yeah. Well, at least in terms of the whole friend thing.
If it's objective, it's Rayla. We both have personal stake in this.
I guess it's true in that regard.
Can you say the worst case scenario were to happen, Lynn ends up hurting members of, I don't know, the royal family, the government, council. Are you saying your actions then against Lynn would be anything other than vengeance? That you can truly, separate yourself from it that much?
I guess that's fair. I guess before maybe I was assuming the situation was a bit different. Well, I was thinking about it differently, I guess. So, that's a fair point.
And I know you fully believe your friends aren't part of that, and I'll trust that, but you don't think their families might be?
That's a possibility, but
We had guards, the Thende guards, and a full operation that was happening underneath them. You think it was apparently secretive enough that you didn't hear about it. You don't think that could have happened without people at the top knowing?
well, if it did, then those are the people that need to be dealt with, right?
But now you said to Rayla, ruthlessness does not deserve ruthlessness in return.
Yes.
Yet you're saying, what is justice to you here?
Justice to me here would be fair trial, everything going through, but unfortunately, with what we're dealing with here, that's not really going to be possible. And I'd also, again, I don't want this to resort into just death. If there is a way to talk her down from doing anything terrible and doing this in a more controlled, clear-minded way, then I'm all for it. That's what I'd love to happen. I'm just talking about what the worst will happen, well, the worst that can happen, because I don't want to get surprised again.
I've been running through every scenario too, trust me. You have to be the one that decides what's too much. You're not an executioner.
See,
And
I think you misunderstand. I don't see myself as what I'm doing as right, necessarily. I'd like to do this in a different way, but obviously I can't.
it's the can't that... What do you mean? You're the one saying this is what you will do. You put yourself in this position.
I did, but I don't see myself as a righteous executioner.
No, you're someone enforcing their own beliefs. Your own morality, your own values.
Maybe. Well, if
And how does that make you any better?
looking out for innocent people is some debatable morality, then I don't know. Maybe we just think completely differently then.
I'm saying it's not for you to judge how far gone someone is. You might not see yourself as some crusader, but that's what you'd become. My entire existence is in the gray. Innocent people are hurt because of actions I've done. And I can be reasoned with. I want to stop it at all costs. But you can't reason with the worms. By your own argument, shouldn't I be stopped?
Not exactly, because you're trying to.
What, my intentions are good? I'm still doing bad. My acts are still wrong.
Well, they're not really acts that you want to do. It's against your will, isn't it?
What if it's my subconscious?
That's
What if
semantics.
the worms that are part of me are me? That's still my own action.
Maybe. It's a part of you, potentially, but at the end of the day, you're trying to work against it. You're actively doing that. That is something.
Can that excuse all the lives that might be lost? Because I continue on?
No. No, it doesn't. But in this scenario, when I say stopping, at least when it comes to Lynn, I'm just going off of the assumption that she probably won't listen to us, but that's just because our impressions of these people weren't great. Well, except that the destruction, I love those guys, but other than that, a lot of them seem very, very devoted, and it's hard for me to see a world where they listen, but if you think they can, then I'll trust you on that. But sometimes if someone's not willing to listen and they're not willing to change, you can't just let them go.
I'm not even saying let them go. I'm just saying don't kill them.
And then what happens?
What do you...
Well, let's say the worst happens, right? And then we decide to not kill her. What do we do then? Let her run off and do it again?
What do you... I don't know. Hold her in confinement.
Hold her, someone with these powers, in confinement? You and I both know that's impossible.
You wouldn't even be willing to try? Yes, murder's the easy route, but... And... Again, it's not even Lynn that's the full issue.
She's not.
It's hypocritical. No, we still didn't address... Never mind.
No, we should discuss that, whatever you're trying to bring up.
I'm saying, according to your own of protecting the lives of innocent people and preventing the murder of them in excess, my very existence is against that.
And you're saying that by that logic, I should try to kill you?
So, yes, I should. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I guess it might be close to your idea of confinement, but you're trying to stop this thing from happening. And while me and Rayla are here, we are working towards stopping that from happening. And we're keeping the whole worm thing contained as much as we can.
Okay, and if we're actively trying to stop whatever Lynn's doing, and say we even, and this Worst case scenario, we end up stopping whatever Lynn is doing. Would you still kill her?
Unless we know a for sure way to... Listen, when I want to say a fair trial, every single trial I've been a part of, I always was the person advocating for them not to be just executed. Because I don't see, well, many do, but I don't see prison as a place to just lock people up and let them rot. I think there's a pursuit, you know, there's a way to redeem yourself, become a better person. That was my goal. But here, it's just, I'm afraid that she won't be willing to try to do that. And when someone isn't willing to do that, then what else can you do?
So there's a deadline to redemption, is what you're saying.
I wouldn't say that. As long as you're willing to try.
What if, say, you gave someone another month? Another year?
Well, that's possible, but at
But-
least in a normal situation.
This is something we're not gonna ever agree on.
I don't know if we've really tried to come to an agreement as much. I mean,
I'm
I'm just talking, in this situation, I feel like it's more difficult, right? Since Lynn seems to be able to do whatever with all these powers over Edge or whatever, but it's just, we don't even know if we can hold her in confinement, and even then, I don't know if she's going to be tried, because whatever action she might be doing might lead to harm of, you know, other people, but like, how do we describe that to the law? Like, again,
Be
I don't want
difficult.
to kill her, right?
Yeah, it'd be difficult, but if it's possible for work to be put in and for someone to truly change the path, then even on the off chance, I think they should, you know, be given that chance. You're putting yourself in a position where as soon as you think this is impossible, you would kill them. And I'm saying there's always going to be a chance. I'd honestly be less upset if
Answer me this then. Would you give that same chance to every single one of the Ordo?
I've never chased after. Those from the facility. I am not a vengeful person. I may be angry, I might be snippy, but it is not for me to decide. Yes, I am pleading for Lynn's case because this is extremely personal to me. She's probably the reason why I was able to live there so long. So yeah, I'm going to argue about this as much as I can. And I'll do my best to prevent mass destruction or whatever, but I have to admit, for the most part, I can't say I care.
I see.
If So yeah. I'm saying this full of emotion and unbelievable bias. But please don't kill Lynn. We had a thing where it was called solitary. You're put, you're punished. And you would look after each other afterwards. You know, because you lose your mind a bit. And your senses, and we'd always just be there for each other. And sneaking food, and
Okay, how about this then? I'll help try to give her some chances. But is there a line? Is there a point where we should just give in? Let's say this all works, we confine her, she tries to break out, does it again, we stop her again. Take her back into confinement, try again, and again, and again. Let's just say let's say hypothetically it doesn't work out. She keeps trying to do it. Is there a line? Is there a point where we give up?
well, the right answer would be yeah. And I don't know if I can give you the right answer.
I'm not asking.
This
for a
is
right
me.
answer.
Again, this is now me asking as your friend.
Well, I wasn't asking for a right answer. I just want a answer.
If there's any chance I could give to Lynn, I would give it my all.
You know, Mavis, I like the way you think. So you know what? Yeah. I'll hear you out. I promise not to kill her. But I can at least defend myself, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would never ask for you to die for her. No.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And
That works.
And she's gonna like kind of put a hand on your shoulder. And the tenseness that she's had probably since you've left the Ordo loosens, and Mavis kind of wobbles and uses you as support. Thank you, seriously. Thank you.
He kind of takes off like the kind of half mask and then wipes like his eyes a little bit. Thanks. Helped me realize I kind of forgot how I used to be. So thanks. You reminded me.
Isn't that what friends are for? Kind of emotionally traumatizing each other back to our senses?
I don't know if that's it, but he puts it back on. You know, maybe we're getting somewhere. Also, if I start talking like that again, like I sound like, how did Lothing say it? Talking like even the air, that I hated even the air I would breathe. Just let me know. I don't want to do that again.
You got it.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this while we were walking. I don't really know what to do now.
I mean, we had nothing else going on now, did we?
Yeah, but I just feel like I should go away, but there's nowhere.
You're fine here. I mean, nature's supposed to help with us, you know? Calming down. How far behind is Rayla?
Well,
Should probably be pretty close nearby, right?
we're not like, super nearby. It's a little bit of some sense to give you a little bit of privacy, but like we can still hear you.
Yeah. Mavis is gonna just turn around, like, turn like her head towards Rayla. Hey, we're good now. Thumbs up.
Yeah, Rayla will just give you a smile and give you a thumbs up in return.
You hear Mira's voice echoing in your head once more. Well, that resolved more amicably than it could have.
Yeah, I'm proud of them.
Did she say that out loud?
Yeah.
Hunter's just gonna go, like, his on shoulders are just gonna slump a little bit.
Mavis is now gonna take off the hand very awkwardly. Audrey's shoulder.
And you keep walking?
Yep.
At,
Into the sunset.
yeah, pretty much. You would have been walking pretty much all day. And,
Got legs for days.
yeah, you got thighs to crush a boulder. Oh, there we go. And, indeed, the sun is beginning to set. You're still not seeing any mines or anything, but you, Mavis, know that you're definitely still heading east. Still heading west, so it's just gotta be a little bit further ahead. You keep walking?
Are you guys okay? Like, do you need any food or rest?
Well, I guess preferably I'd like to push into the cave, but, honestly, I'm not even sure how much longer until there, so.
I honestly am not too sure either.
Maybe we should stop then.
Yeah, that's up to you guys.
This looks like a nice spot.
Would you like to know what your surroundings are like?
Yeah, is this
Or
a
is
nice
it
Andre's
just
saying
a
that
nice
for
spot no matter
Andre.
what?
It's obvious that Andre's not even really looking around when he says that. He's just like, "This looks like a nice spot."
Alright, Rayla, for your benefit, since Andre is clearly set to go crawl in a burrow somewhere like a rat and sleep there,
A very tall rat.
yeah, really lanky rat, like leak built motherfucker. But, the quote unquote path you're on, a somewhat trodden dirt trail, is surrounded pretty much on all sides by trees. There's very little in the way of cover that isn't just small bushes, and there doesn't seem to be an end to the rows and rows and rows of trees. Currently, and for the last few hours, there's been a good number of bugs just biting here and there. Nothing too annoying, or at least nothing too dangerous, just enough to be annoying. You've seen, as you walk, the traces of a few larger animals. Nothing that would have been bigger than the panther you fought way back when. But still, there's no doubt that some animals do prowl these woods. What do you all do?
We could stop here, but do you think it's the best idea?
Nope.
Are you asking me?
She says it to the group.
Oh,
As Mavis is not there currently.
Then not to Mavis, to Andre.
I don't know. Like specifically, I've never been good at camping. Well, I don't know where to find like a good spot.
Okay, well, I'm just worried about animals or something attacking us at night. And if you guys aren't, well,
Maybe we can move a bit further ahead.
yeah, we can try out for a little bit, and if we truly find nothing, we can just call it a night.
Alright. So you keep on walking. How long would you keep walking?
Well, Andre has no idea, so
It's a healthy amount of time.
That's an hour?
30, 45 minutes, maybe?
35 minutes.
35%, not 36?
No, whoa, man.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That more reasonable. You're right, 35. So you do keep walking, and you don't find anything that would make for great cover. But after about 20 minutes, you do start to hear the clapping and clipping of a small water. Might be a stream, might be a river, might be a fall. It's a bit hard to make out from where you are. If you'd like to try and make sure, you could roll investigation, survival. Either would work.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright. Go crazy. Go nuts. Give me your best roll, regular Willow Brew.
Yeah, give me a second. I'm not on my desk. Let me get to my character sheet.
Can I
Ooh.
also make a survival roll?
Sure. Rayla is the one rolling for it, so you could roll for assistance.
Okay.
yeah,
So,
we'll have
well-
conditional investigation checks.
Oh, no, I don't have, I don't have proficiency, never mind.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm doing.
Andre, you should roll investigation as well.
No,
You should.
no,
You know
I'm
you
doing
want.
survival, right?
I'm scared.
Survival.
What can be so bad about your investigation roll?
I'm curious. Oh, sorry, 13.
13. Since Mavis is giving you assistance, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, that's how that works. Cool.
No, I don't have proficiency.
It was
Oh,
a 13
well,
again, so.
I thought you said you was. Wait, no, yeah, you can't give. Why did you say you were giving assistance? You
I
can't.
didn't. I asked if I could make a survival roll. Like,
Ah, no.
could I roll separately? But then you're like assistance. Like, oh, okay. And I was like, wait, I don't have proficiency.
Ah, that's a shame. So with a 13, you would recognize that this is definitely no waterfall. Whether it's a stream or a river, that would be a little bit harder to make out, since essentially just the magnitude of the river's flow is what differentiates them. But you can tell that it's definitely one or the other.
It's a body of water. Gotcha. You guys want to go towards the water? I'm sure you can hear it.
How dark is it?
Right now, night is beginning to set. It's not completely dark yet. It most likely will be in about a half an hour.
Okay.
At that point, you will need a torch or some sort of light source to be able to see.
Okay. Alright, as long as I can have an idea of where we are and see distinguishable stuff, yeah. We can move towards water.
So Rayla leads the party?
Sure.
Alright. You lead the party to a small river. It's a very small clearing, simply the trees have not grown quite as close to the water. The riverbed itself is slightly elevated. But it wouldn't be inconceivable for you to fall in for something that is in to get out, if you weren't careful. There's a few small animals, rabbits, squirrel, and a few birds as well, drinking from the stream. It's a rather peaceful sight. What do you do? Do you decide to do stand-up camping?
I was muted. Alright, Did you guys bring your bedrolls with you?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, let's set up here, I guess, and I can go first again?
Okay.
Or is it easier for me to take the middle of the night?
Whatever is fine.
You know, like, what would be better for your sleep schedule, you know, because like, I might not be able to have, like, the greatest eyesight, but, like, I'd probably be more alert than you. Right?
I don't really have a preference.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask this. Do you get tired when there's no light?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Like, I thought it was normal, you know, when night comes, humans get more sleepy. And then when there's light, you're up more.
Yeah, but showing exhaustion is weakness.
That's not the answer I was gonna give, but
Is that... Never mind.
I mean, my body is just trained out of that, so I don't. Also, I didn't exactly. I couldn't exactly tell night from day for a while, but. So I guess I just slept whenever, really. When I had to. Yeah, alright. I guess humans just sleep whenever, I guess.
I do think you're supposed to sleep at night, but yeah.
Well, we slept midday like a few days ago.
Yeah, we're not exactly the most organized group of people.
Ah,
I don't think we're the standard.
Well,
alright then.
you two have a good night. And Andre's gonna climb the nearest tree.
Okay. It's not very far.
We're in the forest.
Walker's role playing. It's the Laura. Okay. What about Mavis and Rayla?
Okay, yeah, Mavis will set up federal and do the half trance.
And what?
But it's not a trance technically. I don't know what it is. Like,
Oh, okay, no, I didn't understand the word you said. The mic.
oh, I said half trance,
I see.
pseudo trance.
I see. What about Rayla?
If Mavis is trancing, I guess now just like find a comfortable spot where she can see both of them and try to sit down.
Alright. I mean, you could see the both of them pretty clearly from not too far away from the small river. So you could just position yourself there.
Sure.
Alright.
Hey, Rayla, are you up?
I have to be. Yeah.
So like, does Mira like speak to you in your sleep or something?
That's kind of how it used to work. Now she can just kind of talk to me whenever.
Oh, so I mean, that's great, right?
It's. Yeah, it's good. I get to talk to my sister who I thought was dead for several years. That's cool.
Yeah, it's kind of insane to think about how people you thought were truly dead aren't truly dead.
Yeah, it's happened more often than it probably should, huh?
Yeah. I'm glad I was wrong.
I know you were just looking out for me, so
It was still a bad thing. I could have probably handled it better. But you know, if you can speak to her more often, doesn't that imply she's getting stronger? Is it because we're closer to?
well, ever since after we fought that giant spider thing, she's kind of been with me. I do think she feels her other half. I'm not really sure if those are related, particularly.
From inside your mind.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, she can. Oh, see, this is why it's weird! Sorry, go ahead.
Rayla. I have an idea.
Yeah.
I think And you can, maybe it's your imagination, but you could swear you hear a faint giggle. Try and convince her that Lynn isn't real.
No, what is wrong with you?
Say something. Say something about heart and wounds. Just make it sound mystical, I'm sure.
Do you think? No, sorry. My sister, she's in my head. She didn't hear all of our conversations. She's trying to pull a prank.
Oh, hi, Mira.
Rayla, what? You can faintly see the outline of Mira appear between the two of you. Rayla, how could you say that?
That's mean. She didn't intend to do that to us. I thought I was. Yeah.
It would have been really funny.
You know it. Okay, well, yeah, maybe, well, kind of, yeah, I guess, but like in the long run, absolutely not.
I think it would have been.
What
Oh.
kind of prank?
She turns at you, or does she? It's hard to make out. The silhouette itself is very thin. You can just make out two balls of light where the eyes should be. Just kind of orienting themselves towards you.
Oh, fun.
That's cool. That's normal. That's fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, honestly, there's not much besides the eyes. You can just make out vaguely a humanoid outline. Oh no, don't worry about it, Mavis. It was gonna be a practical joke. One of the eyes closes slowly and reopens again.
I mean, I guess I should put it up there. I wouldn't be upset if you were to pull a prank.
It wasn't one of the best pranks we've come up with before. We'll workshop on something.
We can make something, Rayla.
What would it have been, though? I'm curious.
Rayla, you tell her. She looks at you conspiratoriously.
It was just something really dumb,
Can I, like, passively insight check her?
I mean, it's not a mind reader.
Mm.
Like, you can't tell what it would have been.
No, but I could tell if she's lying.
Oh, yeah, that much you probably could.
yeah,
Yeah, you even need to roll.
Yeah, Rayla's gonna be like, yeah, it was gonna be something really dumb. Like our actual names are like mixed up. So like I'm like Mayla and she's like Ryra.
It's true.
It's just something dumb. It was gonna. You don't need to know.
Uh-huh.
But don't you?
Okay.
It's actually a lie, Mavis. I'm sorry. My real name isn't Myra or Ryra. It's Lyra. I was just always very bad at the lyre, and I always shot arrows out of it, and that's why Rayla has my
Of
lyre
course,
name.
that would be the reason. Because there'd be a reason behind your name being Lyra. Of course.
Of course.
Of course.
Isn't that right, Mayor La?
Of course, yeah.
Amos is just gonna start chuckling.
But don't you see, this is the weird part of having your sister be omnipresent in all your conversations.
I don't know, it seems kind of nice.
It is. It is. I'm glad you guys can talk to her.
The faint outline once more starts to almost blinker. Oh, already out of time. Goodbye.
See ya, Mira? Fuck, what's her name again?
It's Lyra.
I
What's the pronunciation we chose?
It's
Nikos?
been Mira for the past like 50 episodes, so we keep it Mira.
Okay. Okay, it's Lyra, Mavis.
Okay.
What
Oh,
am I
sorry.
supposed
My
to do?
bad. Of course, my bad.
Thank you.
Goodbye, Lyra.
Goodbye. And slowly you feel a warmth almost hugging you, Rayla.
I always forget she can just start talking on her own.
Yeah. I'm kind of surprised she doesn't do it more. I mean, I feel like it'd be kind of, haunting or boring to kind of watch life around you and not be able to interact as much.
Yeah, it must be hard. Mm.
So if Lyra ever wants to pull a prank or anything, I wouldn't react too harshly.
Well, that's good news. We'll talk to her about that. I think Andre would be fun to pull a prank on. I don't really know how
Yeah,
we
I
would
don't,
react.
I don't see a scenario in which that can ever go wrong.
Are you speaking from a personal experience about something, or just a general
No,
observation?
Mavis wasn't being sarcastic at all.
Oh. What? Okay. What?
Like, her voice wasn't snarky, the statement sounds super genuine. She's like, yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, I feel like it would be fun, you know? He has fun. He's a fun guy in some ways. It'd be fun. We need to do more fun things.
Yeah, we deserve a bit of a break.
Like, we still don't know when your birthday is. We need to give you a birthday party.
I mean, I don't. When's your birthday?
How do you, like, are the months normal? Like, what is funnest time?
They shouldn't be, they will be.
They shouldn't be, they will be.
Listen, okay, I couldn't make it sound. It's the month of fire, the third of seed. Like, bro, like,
Like the Skyrim thing. It's like, what is this naming convention?
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna remember that. I put a lot of thought into a lot of things. The name of the months is not one of them. It's just January.
Why that's so funny to me.
It's just
I'm
January,
sorry.
bro. There is no lore. It's January.
It's
Me. But yeah, right now it would be like start of September currently. Good time.
good time, solid
Good
time.
time.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's just before my birthday. Remember to get me a gift.
Of course.
20 black dragons.
I'm gonna, my birthday it's like sometime in August.
Feels so wrong.
It's August 17th.
Wait, no, okay. I know how we can do. Just add
Yeah.
the word cis after.
Wait, August?
Yeah, it's Augustus. Or it's September. There we go. Now it's fantasy.
That's
Okay.
fantasy?
That's
Is Rayla Leo?
What is that? Okay.
It's on August 17th.
I guess Rayla's a Leo.
I think that's Leo.
just gonna get along with Lionheart so much. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, so do I just like pick a day or
Since you won't know it, I guess you could just pick a day. You know, that's meaningful to you, and that's just the day we celebrate you.
well, can I get back to you on this?
Yeah, sure. It's just a fun thing I thought we could think about.
I'll admit a day doesn't really stand out to me, so.
Maybe something coming up will stand out. Who knows?
Good night.
Yeah. Get some rest. Good night.
Yeah, I'm curious. Was this into the rest that Mavis woke up Rayla?
I mean, Rayla wasn't sleeping. She was on watch duty.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, I figured this would be just as we're lying down, so there would still be some daylight out.
All right. Good to know.
Yeah, now there's definitely none anymore.
Yeah, but like that's when Mavis intended to start
Alright.
speaking.
Yeah, maybe she's just sabotaging.
Oh.
She's fucking up your sleep schedule. Oh no.
Like a true friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do.
That is what she is, yeah.
I wish I could take advantage of that. Anyhow. So, Rayla, you're on watch duty. Do you set up anything, or do you just kind of wait?
Set up anything? What do y'all be setting up?
I don't know. Like a lantern?
Crap.
An
I-
elaborate prank?
No prank right now. I need to think about pranks. Pranks are an art form. No, Rilla's just gonna so she's not gonna sleep, but she's just gonna lay down.
Alright. So you lay down, and time passes. An hour, then 2. And on the cusp of the 3rd hour, you hear the soft ground being mushed. Wet noises of the earth being pushed upon itself. The sounds start to get closer and closer to you. Smush, smush, smush. Do you do anything?
If I hear something approaching, I would go to wake up Mavis and Andre.
I see. Immediately, without looking back, you rush at Mavis to wake her up.
Mavis, I hear something.
What?
It'll be footsteps or something? I don't know.
Which direction?
It was right
Right.
behind where you were. Right.
I'd like to cast Fairy
Between-
Fire.
Alright. Let's see if it passes the deck save.
I'm so what is this?
It does not pass the deck save.
I have a feeling too.
You cast Fairy Fire,
Yeah, is it a baby? Is it a little
and
baby
lo and-
pig?
and lo and behold, before you,
Oh
is a
my god.
monster with pure eyes of dark, congealed, orange webbed feet that trample the earth powerfully,
Yeah.
the body of silky smooth white feathers, a feet that tolerates no weakness, is the goose marching toward
God.
your Rayla. Smush, smush, smush. It takes step after step, getting closer to you. What do you do?
Oh, well. Hello there.
Why is it? It's like, why is it coming after me? What did I do?
You're...
It's halfway to you.
It's just a duck, so maybe this is just gonna let down again.
There's a duck harassing me, Maven.
It's a duck.
You don't
I mean,
want
just-
Rayla to deal with that. I'm just above game. Rayla's gonna murder that thing
Really
if you let
do.
her deal with it.
Deal with it.
Yeah.
I think you should deal with it, Double. Shut your fucking mouth.
It's just like our mayor's life. It's just a duck. She's either gonna kill it or it's gonna walk away. Like,
I don't want. It's Maven. I don't. Okay.
do you need help with the duck? Is that?
I
Okay,
want
you want help with the duck? Alright, let me give you help with the duck. I'm gonna go to the cauldron and pull out a piece of bread.
Nah, hold on. You're not attuned to that cauldron.
Yeah, I can't use it?
Fuck no. You have proficiency with chef's tools?
No, I don't. Fine.
Nah,
I thought it worked like that.
Nah,
Huh?
bro. And it takes half an hour to cook up anything.
Okay, never mind. I don't know. Give him like a piece of bread or something, or throw a carrot.
Okay. That takes so much time though.
I packed carrots for Fleet Chaser.
Okay.
Because I did.
You did.
Imagine the duck slowly walking up around this. It's just like
It is.
insane.
Look, at this point, it has pretty much reached you, Rayla. Do you do anything?
Rayla is just gonna stare it down.
You stare it down and it returns to gaze. It's so much smaller than you, but it still somehow feels like it's looking down on you from where you are. Make a charisma saving throw, Rayla.
Why?
Actually, it can be wisdom. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Watch
One
this duck
second.
be a druid that's currently casting a spell.
This is the assassin.
That would be. That would be so funny. It's just a goose.
Yeah, we're just. Oh fuck, like Rayla's dead. Who was it? It was
What?
Goose.
What? What saving throw are you doing?
A wisdom saving throw.
Hey, why is it off? I would hope a 16 would defeat the goose.
You look upon the goose, and the goose looks back at you. The eyes shine black evermore into yours.
Why?
And you manage to shrug off the magical aura it emanates. Your gaze, you separate it from its as you feel it drawing yours further and further in. The goose is not pleased. And with one of its webbed feet, it kind of not slams, but it like it kind of pads at your tibia, almost like it's trying to get you down. You can hear small noises of exertions coming from it. Oh, hold on. What do you do?
Why does it hate me? What did I do wrong? Mavis, don't you dare go back to sleep.
Maybe this is just watching. Like, what the fuck is happening?
I'm not even the one who killed a goose last time. This is not karma.
Just yell at it.
Goose, go away. This is not okay.
You swoosh the goose away?
I'm just gonna yell at it.
Okay.
Strongly worded yell.
The goose is not intimidated. It looks at you and frowns. And with its two powerful wings, spreads itself high in the air. And it goes to land on your shoulder.
Hey, geese? Goose? Can they fly?
They
Yeah.
do like short bounce, like, right?
No,
I think
geese can fly for a long ass time.
Oh wait, geese? Yeah, geese. I was thinking ducks.
I guess that makes sense. I always, okay, sorry, I was like,
They
this is
migrate
like a duck.
south, yeah.
I always think of a duck.
Fine, I'll use... Are we, like, actually concerned that this might be magical?
No, I was gonna throw it in the river.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's trying to land in her, let's just gonna try to grab it and then like chuck it.
Make an attack. Make an attack roll.
What?
I think it has to contest your athletics. It rolled a 5.
What did you want
Rolling
me?
in athletics, you have to beat 5.
In athletics. Okay, I'm chucking it into the water. It's an 18.
You grab it by the neck and yoink it away.
Not the neck, but like the
Yeah.
body. I'm not that awful.
Okay. It flaps its wings through the air, softening the fall. Honk, honk, honk. And a huge splash as it falls in the river. Silence reigns for a brief instant. A few seconds afterwards, you can hear once more the smooshing of the feet, once more trampling the dirt. This time, it does not go for you. I have one question for you, Andre.
Oh no.
Do you know what it's gonna be? What is the last thing I've asked you relating to this subject?
Relating to a goose?
Very long ago. What outfit do you have?
Right now he's just in the noble clothes.
Wrong. You never swapped out of your jester outfit.
Oh yeah.
The goose darts for Andre, asleep and unknowing of the threat that lurks.
Morella already woke both of us up, I thought.
Nah, she only woke you up.
Oh.
She stopped there.
Yeah, Mavis is just gonna watch this.
Alright.
Yes.
It's a goose!
If Rayla does not
check
do
his eyes out.
anything, if Rayla doesn't do anything, Andre, you're woken up. Actually, would you be woken up? Probably not. It's just a goose.
It's just a fucking goose.
Harassing goose.
You're not woken up as the goose takes a yoink of one of your bells and begins to waddle away. Galing, galang, galing, galang. It goes, headed once more towards the water.
I think it was just a goose.
I was like, why are you so angry?
It likes the shiny shit, I guess. I don't... Or sounds. Okay, I'm gonna lie down again.
Yeah, go to bed, go to bed.
Just, you know, like... do anything if something comes up again.
I thought it was a real threat at first, okay?
I mean, I casted a spell, so... I mean, it's a good instinct to have of just, like, immediately being wary.
As the goose once more reaches halfway through the river, you see it fall to the ground. It makes a slight yelp. Oh!
No.
As the bell dingles, falling on the ground. Its foot caught on your backpack, Willa. It gets up after a moment and starts walking, carrying the backpack with it, and grabbing the bell once more, heading into the river.
His backpack?
Rayla.
It took my backpack? Why? Don't shoot the bird. Don't shoot it. It's fine. Violence isn't always the answer. But how far is the dumb bird?
It's not too far. It's like maybe 40 feet. Actually, yeah, probably closer to 20. You can just run there if you want.
Yeah, I was just gonna walk over and then yank the bag out of the goose's hand. Or mouth, I guess.
No, the feet. It was caught on one of the feet.
Yeah, she's just gonna take it.
You take it. You wrestle it out of the mighty bird's grasp. The bird walks away. Galang, 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 galang. It sinks into the water, never to be seen again. As you survive another day.
Rilla is gonna walk back to the camp and she's just gonna like shake her head, like, why? What? And she's gonna like tuck her like backpack in and she's gonna lay down once again.
Alright. Mavis is already laid down, right?
Yep.
Alright. And so you... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
She's still awake though, she's just chilling, vibing if you will.
Just the thing. She's like half asleep.
It always is.
Exactly.
And with everyone going back to bed, that is where we'll end this session. Emotionally loaded today.
No.
Good stuff.
Okay.